Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Perspective. I'm your host, Brooklyn 80s. Um, Shout out to all my supporters. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to everybody that pull up on me, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody um, that, jump in my live chats. And shout out to the playback gang. Um, that's out the way, you know. Um, let's get into it. Unrivaled started back today. Um, Roses got a win. They look like, Angel Reese look like she's getting more confident out there. She looked like she's developing, which is what Unrivaled originally was supposed to be about. She had a big double today. Big double. So shout out to her. Um and the laces, man, I don't know. The laces can't stay healthy. I mean, shout out to Bijane. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to I feel like I'm slaughtering her name. Is Beat Benaje Laney Hamilton, right? If I'm saying that correctly. Benaje Laney Hamilton. Shout out to her. She came out and she had a game today. Sorry about that. I got a call. I get back to that call later. Everybody hit the like button. Shout out to Key being the first one in here. But yeah, Andre was good. Yeah, Reese played good today. Reese definitely played good today. But like I said, the laces can't stay healthy. That's interesting. It looked like the Phantom. Did they get the win? It looked, I didn't watch the end of the game because I was trying to get this. I was trying to get my stream together. Did the Phantom get a win? Somebody answer that in the chat for me. But two good games. The first game was a little interesting. Shout out to the point guard. Giving the Roses what they need. I told and Key, we had this conversation. I was telling people was like, oh, she's supposed to be a point guard. She's dribbling, she's over dribbling, she's dribbling too much. But when you got on 3-on-3, 1-on-1, even 5-on-5, you need a player that could go get a bucket, right? And Chelsea Gray can go get a bucket. You get what I'm saying? So she willed them to that win today. Shout out to her. Shout out to the vinyl too. Obviously I'm an Angel Reese fan, so I was rooting for Angel Reese, but I'm also always rooting for I'm always rooting for what's her name escaping? Teaspoon as well. I want to see Teaspoon doing good. I want to see Teaspoon looking good. So, I don't want to see her lose, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you got two of your favorites going against each other. Something. Mikachu, what's going on?
Not much. How you doing?
Shit, I'm chilling, man. How was your day today?
It was good.
Nice. Did you able to catch any of the games?
I caught the end of, I think it was Vinyl versus, I don't know if I forgot the other
The
team.
Roses,
yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was just talking about just now. I was just kind of giving my brief overview of what I thought about the games. I think you touched on it earlier. The laces, man, the laces can't stay healthy.
Nah. They said three. Basically, they counted 4 people, but they said 3 of them is out, and they had to recruit.
Crazy. But shout out to like I said, shout out to Benijah Laney Hamilton. She came in.
Bucket.
Yeah, she came in and Like you said, I did see that. Matter of fact, I'm bugging. I forgot. I did see the end of that game. She hit the game winner. Okay. I was so focused on getting this stream together, I thought I missed the end of the game. Yeah, but yeah, she hit the game winner for them. Yo, I'm a huge fan of McBuckets, but I'm not gonna
McBride.
yeah, I'm a huge fan of her. I know she used to be a Liberty, but she get on my nerves with the whole little that little scoop layup she do. She hit the floor like she fouled every time. That shit is annoying. And I'm a fan of hers, but that's annoying to watch. It's like, come on, girl. That they're not fouling you. You're fouling them at this point. But
Kayla McBride was on the Aces.
I thought I saw her. I thought I saw she played on the Liberty at some point too. But okay.
Maybe I'm not sure, but I know she.
Yeah, I think she
to
did.
The Aces.
I know she played on a few teams. But that seemed like they thing because one of the girls that's out, Tiffany Hayes, she was doing that too when she was playing. She was just driving to the basket and just hitting the ground, driving to the basket, hitting the ground. So it's like that's their thing over there, I guess, on the Laces. Shout out to the Laces though.
I was listening to this clip of, I think it was of Instagram's ESPN joint or NBA TV or something, where the guy was talking about how he loves hockey. It's this black dude. He was talking about how he loves hockey because everybody has pride in their craft or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, everybody now, like in the NBA, and I think they talk about football, everybody's actors now. You know what I mean? Granted, Reggie Miller sparked it, but like everybody's been taking it overboard. So where you getting fouled, but it's, come on. If you play ball all your life, you know that's a ticky-tack foul. And that that didn't warrant a whistle.
Yeah. But it seemed like, it seemed like the best players learn how to act a little bit and it seemed like the refs fall for it.
All the time.
Seemed like the refs and the funny thing is, I was watching and it's like sometimes I just shake my head with Angel Reese, man, because it's like Angel Reese don't have to do nothing. They're gonna blow the whistle. I seen one play where she literally just stood like this. You can't see me. She literally stood like this with her hands up. And it was like I was like, damn, like that's crazy. That's crazy. They really like if anybody get close to Angel, it's a whistle.
Yeah.
But they don't give her that same grace on the other end though. That's weird. She go up, people be all on her back. They don't call nothing. On the other end, she be defending where she'll put her hands up and they just got my brother. And they blowing the whistle. What you thought about these games today, AD?
What up, though? What up? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn? I gotta come in folding a little bit.
Bring the energy, man. Bring the energy.
You already know, but my thoughts on the games. I missed the first one. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I've seen it.
It's all good. Mikachu saw the end of it. I'm here. Listen, we a village. You feel me? I'm here to fill y'all in. Whatever you saw, even if you just saw the highlights, talk about it. And you know what I mean? We a village. We all each.
Yeah. I seen the highlights. I'm gonna keep it real on the first game. I did catch some of the second game, but the first game, from what I'm seeing, Angel had a big game.
Yeah,
Angel had a big game. Double, 15 boards. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like she hit her free throws. I see she only shot 6 shots. She's 50%, hit her free throws. They got the dub. You know what I'm saying? And the Vinyl a good team. Yeah. So like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of big, honestly. I don't know, man. I'm happy to see Unrivaled back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I could say that for their little break that
about
they took.
Time.
Yeah, for sure. But shout out to the Roses for getting the dub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
on the first game, like, man,
without Kalia Kappa, you know what I mean?
Right, too. Without that's huge. That's huge. The point guard. What I'm saying, the point guard. She did her thing.
That's where I'm gonna give you a little backstory about the game. So something she started the game. She was playing well. Something happened. I didn't see what happened, but something happened when she ended up leaving the game for a little while. She was in the back, and she was like, the reporter said she was like testing her body out. She was like running up and down the hallway, whatnot, testing her body out. Came back in the game and then sealed the deal for them. So that just to give her a little credit of, you know, the Willis Reed moment of you know, I know you're familiar. No, yeah, I know y'all
I was
familiar with the
thinking about
Willis
Paul
Reed
Pierce
moment.
first because
Yeah, I am.
Oh yeah, Paul Pierce. Yep, Paul Pierce moment too. Yep, Paul Pierce moment where she you know, she ended up leaving the game and then coming back and having heroics. So shout out the point guard.
But yeah, man, I thoroughly am happy that it's back.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be paying attention to everything. I ain't gonna miss another game, I tell you that. I was making the AZ Fudd video. So like right when it was on, and then you know, me and you was talking on a text, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, I gotta get on that. I gotta watch it. I always gotta know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So I keep my eyes open and my ear to the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And then Key, I don't know if you want to touch it the first game, and then I guess because I don't think Mikachu, you didn't give your thoughts on the second game yet, right?
Nah,
I don't think you. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let Key give her thoughts on the first game, and then y'all can all talk about the second game. You with us, Key?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm like, damn, I'm mad you doing late night shifts because I gotta get up early. All these topics is so good.
I do too.
Yo, I'm like, damn, I want to talk about all of this stuff, but I gotta get to bed. That's what happened to me last night too. I saw you was going live. I'm like, damn, I gotta wake up early in the morning. But
I just ain't but look, you know, we all respecting each other. I know you guys go live during the game, so I'll wait till after the game to go live.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I'm knowing.
So that's really what it is. Yeah.
I'm knowing. It just sucks.
Like even last night, you know, it's crazy. I wouldn't have went live last night. I had no idea KSAT was going live. By the time I figured out KSAT was going live, I had already promoted it. I had already told people to pull up, and then I had looked. Yeah, I looked. It was like 2 minutes left before I said I gotta go live. I said, but you know when you a big dog, I'm like, yo. I said I know everybody gonna be in KSAP chat. I ain't even worried about it. I was like, I'm gonna still come do a show, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of myself. I did a whole show, like a real show, like I had everybody in my chat, and that's like, you know, that's like a accomplishment. Like for me, it's like, yo,
that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, because it's like you can't let stuff bother you. You got to be able to. It's almost like if you a performer. Like I tell everybody, I do music, and if any of y'all ever did music before, y'all understand this. If you on stage, right, and you mess up, the crowd don't know you messed up until you let them know you messed up. So you got to keep going like nothing happened. So even though I knew KSAP and he's the big dog, and we live at the same time, I had to give a show like it was like I'm prime time. I'm the only person here, and that's what I did. So I felt good about that.
Man. That's dope. Facts. You should be proud of that.
Yeah,
absolutely. But
you definitely should. And the topics was great too. So yeah, I mean, and honestly, I mean, it really doesn't matter because then when yours go off, they just go searching for the next one.
Salute, big bro. Salute, hey, big bro. Hey, big bro, you already know you always do a great show, so I know your show was amazing. But I said, you know what? I said I didn't know until it was like 2 minutes. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? I can't tell everybody, yo, listen, I'm canceling.
Right, so you was already locked into it. You gotta do it now because the people who want to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, but as soon as his was great too, and then but it's like as soon as his is done, they just leak over to yours. So it kind of like
not really because after like you already know is we got multiple big dogs. So he was live and HD was live. So it was like it was nothing I could do. It was one of them. I was like,
oh my God.
I feel you, but so yeah, the first game was good. It was the first quarter. You know, the Rose was hitting them over the head. Vino only had 2 points.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think Ka not being inserted in helped them a lot. You know, I think that's just a reality. I'm not saying she's a bad player. It just they were able to insert they were able to play with the lineup. They were forced to play with the lineup.
Play with different lineups.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And it worked in their favor. And no seniority won over that. Say even though we was hitting them in the head, it still was we was trying to find our bearings after being off for a week. Both teams was like they was bricking for like a few possessions, more than a few for a while, and then finally, they got into it or whatever. But the Vinyl started walking them down because the refs started calling phantom fouls, and so they was able to stop the clock and hit shots at the line, and that's how they kind of walked them down. But I'm glad they was able to pull it off. Chelsea's always do every 2-3 for a big game, so I hope that don't gas people up. I don't want to take away from her, but it's like it's like she, you know what I'm trying to say? Like she's due for it. Like this is gonna be a game where she hits great shots. She may hit the game winner, and then like the next 2 games, you're like, Chelsea, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, like what are you doing? So she was due for it today. So I'm glad we pulled it off. I want to say second through fourth quarter, Angel started to get her bearings as well. And I think the last thing was, Nola finally challenged the call. That was great.
But Angel had to beg
her like twice. Yeah. She asked her to challenge the
I'm
first.
Mad I missed the game, man.
She asked her to challenge that offensive foul.
That was sorry, Key. AD, do you have Max?
No, I could have watched it. I got it. I got what I need.
That's what I'm saying.
I just was busy, bro. Like my everything was back today. Like I forgot the Unrivaled was even on today, to be honest. Yeah. But I
was just letting you know in case you missed it. You could go back.
Yeah, go back and watch it. Yeah. I'm probably gonna run it back.
Yeah, Key. I ain't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to ask him if he had Max.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, she had to beg her. She asked her to do it on the offensive foul that wasn't an offensive foul. So then Angel got 2 from that. And then that phantom call, she asked her that she had to beg her to do it. Finally, she did it. She wins it because I don't know, that could happen if you actually challenge the call.
Exactly.
And then Angel gets that 5th foul, but we only got 1 bucket to make to win the game, and she sits her on that 5th.
Yo, Key, I'm gonna touch on something.
Dog.
I want to bring something up that's you talking about, right? Remember earlier you said that the game got close, and it was these refs and it was the fouls. I think part of it was the coach too, bro. I'm so we talking about Angel challenging this call. It was another call that happened before that Angel was telling her, like, yo, I ain't even touch her. You could see Angel lips like, yo, I ain't even touch her. And Nola kind of ignored it. And you saw a smirk on her face. When you go watch the AD, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Yeah. You saw a little smirk on her face. And I'm sitting here like, why are you smirking? Like Angel was telling you. And then she's standing there like a dumb look on her face. And that's probably why she challenged it the second time. Faz, what's going on, Faz? Shout out to Faz. That's probably why she challenged it the second time when Angel was like, yo, nah, challenge this. Because the first time Angel told her to challenge it, she ain't do it. And she was standing there just looking like with a little dumbass look on her face. And then on top of that, to Key's point, Key's absolutely right with the refs and everything. But I also feel like it was a little bit of Nola's coaching. Like sometimes like the lineup she would have out there and the things she was doing you just still saw it. And I felt like she almost gave the game away. So I'm happy that the game was in our favor. But I feel like coaching almost gave this game away too. I'm gonna be honest.
Looking at the stat line, bro, the Vinyl missed a lot of shots, bro.
Garbage.
Yeah. Like they was shooting.
No, but Angel was defending though. They was defending out there,
shot, bro. Like she ain't. She was 0 for 7. I seen, and you know what I'm saying. Like
they was defending though. The Roses,
dumpster juice.
That was part of it. I'm saying no, they was definitely missing, but they was the Roses, Angel, and them. They was out there defending for real. So.
Yeah, that's a fact. Angel kind of ran AB off the court. When AB was out there, she couldn't do nothing with her. She was unplayable, so Teaspoon had to.
She was frustrating. What's her name? De'Erica. Frustrated De'Erica a little bit.
She do that to De'Erica every time. It's so funny every time. She did it during the WNBA season. Like she frustrate the hell out of her, and then they be cool as hell in a way.
Yeah, they love each other. They love it. Yeah, they love each other.
Compete and still go hard at somebody when you play the game.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. Cool, but yeah, and then
big bro.
What up?
What up, though?
Man, true.
Hold on, y'all. Let Key let her playing.
Yeah.
Oh no, go ahead, Casey. I don't
I
just don't like interrupting. Like I wanted you to be able to
jump up in here, man.
Hey, y'all know how y'all be saying land the plane. I'm gonna dock my boat. That's how I'm doing mine.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
I'm right. I'm the captain of my shit with the big yacht out here.
Hey, I'm gonna need you. Hey, big bro, I'm gonna need you to dock your boat so we can.
Y'all know. I get in and get out, man.
Listen, you know you got K-Sap cooking when he start doing the analogies. You put the lettuce with the tomatoes. You know he gonna give you the rice with the beans. That's what that's K.
You got a new background, K-Sap? That background look different.
I've got 100 backgrounds.
Man, I've been switching everything up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I see that. I'm like,
K-Sap treat his backgrounds like haircuts. Like you see somebody, you notice they got a new lineup. That's K-Sap.
You gotta switch them up, man.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I like
that's nice.
But
yeah, she a clown. But I mean, still we rise. Still we rise, even though we got a clown coach. So
y'all still trying to get her out of here?
What y'all talking about? Nola?
I mean, nah, we dealing with it at this point.
Yes.
We dealing with it at this point, I think. And I think we could get through it. I think we can, actually. I see some light at the end of the tunnel that we could get through her clowniness. So
K-Sap, did I introduce you to Mikachu? I'm not sure.
I don't. Nah, I'm not. I think I was on one of your panels when she
was on.
Nah. Go ahead. Reintroduce herself.
Listen, Mikachu, this the big bro right here. Mikachu, for everybody, some of y'all already know, some of y'all don't know. She's a huge Liberty fan. I think you did meet her before. She might have even been on your panel, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think she never came up on my panel.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure I make that introduction. Mikachu in these YouTube streets. This is the guy who he got a stranglehold on a WNBA.
Nah, that ain't me. That's y'all. I'm following y'all, man. Y'all the ones be having big bro in here
and then on Mikachu's side, Mikachu is very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? She's been following the WNBA since the beginning. You know what I mean? So she educates me on a lot of these things.
Mm-hmm. What's up, y'all? What up, though?
And like Bro Claw say, she from the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you from New York? You from New York?
Brooklyn all day.
Oh, you from Brooklyn?
Okay.
All day. I got the accent.
I heard it.
You from the 718? The 718?
Kanoasi.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that.
In other words, that was her way of saying yes.
Okay.
That was yes. It's just that in Brooklyn we real specific. Like
y'all specific in New York, period, man.
Yeah.
Every borough. Oh my God.
That's what she did. Y'all don't even realize she literally of course you're not gonna know. That's like you trying to tell me the specific part of Detroit. She just basically told y'all the specific part
West,
of Brooklyn.
East, Southwest.
She like
it's only a couple areas, North End. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got too many. It's either East or West.
You got the miles. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean
got the miles.
Yeah.
She over there in them boroughs.
Right.
AD, what up, boy?
What up? What's happening?
AD fell asleep on us the other night, man.
Hey,
hope you simulcasting, right, AD?
I am.
Bet.
I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I promise you.
AD, I was trying to work on your thing on the way home, man, but I got your Canva. You limited in Canva, man.
I know, because I didn't. You know, my money's a little limited. My money limited.
Nah. Do that. Do the 30-day trial real quick.
I have not bust that off yet, so I can't do that.
You want to pull up Sister Noble is on you.
Because it wouldn't let me all the ones that got the watermarks on it. It wouldn't let me download it. You know what I'm saying? To save it for your template. But I got you. I'm working on it. All right, go ahead. I mean it.
Hey, Sap, real quick. My bad.
Nah, you good. You
got full permission to go ahead and hit the free trial. Go ahead.
Okay. I go ahead and hit that free trial so I can get one of them.
Okay. Is that ADP?
Yeah, she lost her Google tripped out.
I see her, but I see her with the low okay glam. Okay, I see you ADP.
Yeah.
What's going on, Letitia?
We got a full panel tonight, huh?
What's going on with y'all?
What's happening? What's happening?
So listen, for the new people who joined, if y'all want, is up to y'all. If y'all want to touch on where we at, we talking about Unrivaled, and what we did was we talked about the first game, and then we'll get into the second game. So for the new people that joined, if y'all want to talk about the Roses versus the vinyl, somebody just popped up. I got you in a second. Whoever that is, I gotta do it from my phone. Y'all can definitely give y'all thoughts on that. Then we'll move on to the Laces versus the Phantom.
All I know is Coach Nola had them scalp braids in tonight. Did y'all peep it?
Those
I
scalp
ain't see the
braids?
game. Yeah, no, I ain't see it.
Okay.
I ain't see it either.
You didn't see it over there.
Nah. I just caught a little bit what y'all was talking about on your stream when I was coming home, but I ain't even see the games. Who won?
Rose won against who did? God damn it! I just called it that against the Vinyl. Look, let me tell you something. Case that the Vinyl had 2 points in the first quarter.
Wow!
All that firepower. Then they brought it back in the second, but Enrique never could get going.
What Ryan Howard do?
She had 24 points. She came along in the second and third. Yeah, you ain't right, Case that.
I'm just asking, she talking about his red. I'm just trying to see where she
came along. I just don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. That team got a lot of firepower, and they do not even show it. I don't know what's going on.
That's a fact. That team is. I'm surprised. Like that team is really good. It might be a lineup change because I think they do look better when they put the ball in Ryan Howard hands. So maybe they need to bring Enrique off the bench, and they stagger them, and let Ryan Howard and I don't know who the third person would be, but maybe light skinned girl, the tall one, I forget her name.
Oh, Ray Burrell.
Yeah, maybe Ray Burrell, Ryan, and Derek and Hamby. Maybe that should be the three. I don't know. I'm just throwing something off the top of my head.
Right.
But the lineup, that's not working.
It's just not working.
And they got, like you said, they got fire. They got a solid. They got pause no home. They got size, right? They got a solid team with size. It look like they should be solid defensively. It look like they should have offensive punch. You know what I'm saying? But
but it's just not. And then Aaliyah Boston, guys.
Sometimes it just don't. It just
I told y'all
don't feel
right.
Like
I told y'all about Aaliyah Boston from
she
game
became
one.
Oh man, listen! Don't say Aaliyah Boston name too much because bro might pop up.
Nah,
she became unplayable. Like,
dang, was it like that?
Some of them players are just not.
It's just
they're not good for that 3-on-3, man.
Not built for her.
Not for everybody.
Yeah,
same way, like 1-on-1, not for like certain play styles is not for everybody. 1-on-1 ain't for everybody. 3-on-3 ain't for everybody. So
who showed out? Who showed out for the Roses? Who showed out? What did Angel do?
Angel.
I ain't even checked the highlights.
Angel 16 and 15.
Solid defense. Double. Solid defense. The only thing, and this shows people, you know what I mean, for the Clarkies out there, right? Because on my channel, I get beat up. The Clarkies think that I only critique Clark, and I don't say nothing about Angel. The only thing that I not a bad thing, but just like how I personally felt and what I would have liked to see. I just wanted Angel to shoot the ball a little bit because don't put out all these 3-point shooting videos and then you get in the game and don't attempt one. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't care what you. No, hold on. Let me land my plane with this just so y'all can understand where I'm coming from. I'm not saying it like a bad thing. I'm just saying it like I don't want to see a whole bunch of practice stuff. And then in the game, you don't even attempt it. You get what I'm saying? I don't care if you miss, but if you're gonna be showing me in practice what you're doing, I want to see that practice translate. That's all I'm saying.
Ben Simmons, Ben Simmons.
And Brooke, I was just gonna give you the stats. She was 3 of 6, 16 points, 15 rebounds.
And I love the way she played.
Hold up. I mean, she was 3 of 6 and had 15 points. Yeah. She was getting butchered going to the line. They was giving her a whistle tonight.
Yeah. And she was playing aggressive. She was
free throws.
Yeah, she was playing aggressive.
She had all free throws.
she was like hunting those fouls out, and I respect that. I like her aggressiveness like today. But I'm just saying, like, shoot the ball, and you're gonna get me hyped with all these. You're gonna get me hyped with all these videos. Even I don't care if you miss. Everybody miss.
Even in their practice.
And K-Sap, Kalia Copper did not play.
See, I'm gonna leave Kalia Copper alone right now, man, because like I said that from the start, I expected more from Kalia Copper in this 3-on-3. I just don't see it. I mean, you got spurts, but you know, it's not there all the way. And like Brooklyn said about Angel, like I see all these practice videos, man, and Unrivaled, they practice. She out there shooting them threes and hitting them. And I said that, you know, when she was doing the workouts, man, you doing all this working out, just have the confidence to go in the game and shoot it, man. Just shoot it.
That's it. I don't want to see all this work in practice and it's not translating. That's what I'm saying.
I said a little bit earlier. Like I think the game was better today because Kai wasn't playing. I mean, I genuinely think that. I think her not playing made the team. I think she stifles them when she's on the court. And then the only thing to you, Brooke, was I get you wanting her to shoot more 3-pointers, but they also don't be running nothing for Angel to be able to do that. Like they don't run stuff for Angel to be able to get some of those shots. I think there's a mid-range she did patch up today. I didn't care for that. I thought she should have shot a mid-range. She like second guessed it. But as far as like 3 points, stuff like that, I kind of just feel like a lot of times they just put her in not so good spots. They don't let her play well to take the shots we see her taking in practice. And I think that's a coaching issue.
No, definitely. Yeah. And like I said, it wasn't even like a knock towards Angel. I'm just saying in general, just because I just want to see her get better. Is one thing to like do, you know, put all this work in practice. That's all it don't even got to be threes. Like you just let it fly, period. Like you said, if she passed up that midi, let it fly. Like, you know, you putting in this work. I trust it. I don't care if she missed. I trust it. I trust her shot now. I just need her to come out there and just. I like and look, giving her credit. I like the little spin layup she did today. That was one of the times she went to the line. She did a little spin layup. So you seeing the work she putting in. Lisa Leslie, she called it out. You know what I mean? You could tell. Look, I'm looking at Angel. I could tell she getting it higher off the glass now when she laying it up. So I'm seeing the work. So that's all I'm saying. Like the stuff that you're working on, I just want to see it. So one of the things I wanted to see more was just her shoot the ball a little bit. That's all.
You can't make a shot you don't take.
That's it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, you know, totally agree with that, man. You gotta go out there and let it fly, man. Let it rip, man. Because I tell you one thing, I see some highlights. That damn Chelsea Gray was letting that thing rip.
Yeah, she don't mind letting it rip.
She let it rip, boy. Yeah, oh shit, she just hit the game winner.
Yeah,
grandma and them knock knees are still effective, man.
And then look at her. She flexed on him at the okay. I was just catching the highlights, y'all. That's all. I ain't see it.
So no, but you want to chime in? I don't know if you saw the games, anything.
I mean, I followed, the games, but I didn't actually watch it. But I followed the games on Keisha's channel as well as Showtime's channel. But let me tell you, Angel Reese. Now, Angel Reese, at least she took a chance in taking more shots tonight.
Facts.
Because normally she looks timid when she takes shots. I noticed that. Like, have y'all noticed how sometimes when she's taking shots, she look like she doesn't want to take the shots? Like she looks very nervous taking that shot. Like she didn't have a lot of confidence in her shots. But tonight, it was the reverse. She had a little bit more confidence. And that's why she took more shots tonight. That's just my opinion. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I think if I could touch on what you're saying, I agree with you, because what I'm excited about, the point I'm excited for Angel to get to is where she was at in college, right? Where Angel was at in college, when you could tell Angel was comfortable, and you could see, I see flashes of it like throughout certain games. Definitely that game when they was playing the Laces and she was going back and forth with Tiffany Hayes and stuff like that. When Angel start to like talk shit to her opponent, when she start to, she ain't do it yet in the pros, but when she start dancing out there on the floor and start doing all this, that's when you could tell Angel was comfortable. So I'm excited to see her get to that part in the pro.
Yeah.
She ain't get there yet. But I think right now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I get what she's doing, but I'm kind of over it right now because I want to see Angel be Angel, and I know what she's capable of. Right now, what she's doing is she's trying to be a young player and be a sponge, and I get that. Like, you're trying to soak everything up, you're trying to get better, but at the same time, at some point, Angel just need to say, and she done it in certain games. You see in certain games where she just like, I'm taking, like he said, they not running plays for her. But in certain games, you see her say, I'm taking this shot. I'm doing this. Even in this game a little bit, right? At some point, she was like, I'm gonna just be more aggressive. And I think if she stops so much looking up to the vets so much and just be Angel, she'll have a much better game. But right now, she trying to, and I get it, she's trying to get better and she's trying to be a sponge to everybody. I think she should pick and choose who she a sponge to, right? Somebody like Lisa Leslie is where you be a sponge at, right? This is a champion. This is somebody who is your size. She could teach you the game her size, but you don't have to be a sponge to everybody, all these vets. And I think that's her thing. Her thing is to like learn from everybody. And so I think that's kind of holding her back a little bit. And that's all young players. They're gonna, you're gonna figure out, you're gonna get your bearings where you start to look at your these people like your peers instead of like, the people that was there before you. So it's gonna come in, and when it comes, pause. But so that's my only thing. Well, so I agree with you. I feel like sometimes she's in her head a little bit. But I think it's more so, I don't think she's in her head because Angel accomplished a lot in her career, right? So I don't think she's in her head because of what she can't do. I think she's in her head more because she feel like I have to learn. I want to learn from these vets. I want to learn from these people. And she's thinking like that. That's my opinion.
But at least she's willing to learn from the vets,
Yeah, that's a fact.
There's a lot of rookies are not that willing to learn from vets.
Man, hold on for 1 second, man. Y'all serious about Chelsea Gray that went to the bathroom?
Mikachu. Alicia Proctor said, "Hey, Mikachu."
No, K-Sap. There was a point during that game that Chelsea Gray was not on the bench, and people was in my chat like, "Why Chelsea Gray didn't come out after the halftime?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know where Chelsea Gray is." And she was gone for a while, and then we seen her running from the back, and we was like, "Chelsea Gray just come up from."
Oh, she was in the bathroom. Hey, y'all crazy.
She said it was a little tenderness. She said it was some tenderness and soreness, whatever you want to take.
I'm gonna leave that alone, man.
They say Chelsea Gray was in the bathroom.
Real quick though, man. Your moderators, Brooke, tell them to drop AD's on Fast Break channel in the link, man, so they can go.
Listen. Y'all heard the big bro. Y'all heard him. I don't even gotta tell him. I don't even gotta tell y'all. Y'all heard him.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Drop his link in the chat, man. Let's get him on the hood. Let's get him on the train.
Thank you very much. Fast break, but
somebody, one of the moderators will drop it.
Yeah, they're gonna drop it.
Brooklyn got moderators.
And then the other game, which was the Phantom versus the Relief Squad, and the Phantom is still
the Relief Squad.
I told y'all the Phantom was
Laney Hamilton.
Lady Hamilton. That's why I love. Look,
Laney Hamilton.
Yo,
she a walking bucket beat. I bet that.
I like her defense. I like her defense.
Because I said that.
But Nigel Laney Hamilton.
Where she get in there?
And she's a walking bucket.
Hold on, y'all. Let the Liberty fan talk about her play. Go ahead, Mikachu. Go ahead,
Mikachu. Y'all can
27 long.
Y'all can put some respect on my homegirl name. I was about to call her Shorty. She taller than me. But I'm just saying, I'm glad y'all can finally see what I've been trying to tell y'all. She a walking bucket.
Hold on, Mikachu. Hold on, Mikachu.
Two-way player.
When did she start playing?
I like her the most.
They signed her. I think they signed her today as a relief.
Because there's so many injuries on the late.
Yeah, that team. That whole team
got straight off the plane and got to work.
There you go.
Yeah, she went straight.
Hit the game winner.
She went straight to the hospital to make sure she got all her checkups so she could be cleared to play.
Man, what, you was with her or something?
One
you
day,
said she got all her checkups and everything.
I watched the whole game.
But how you know she got all her
the game winning?
Hey, she a Liberty fan case.
She brought her lunchbox. I mean, she solidified the win for the game. She took the last shot that won the game. I'm just saying.
You said, look, she got all her checkups and How you know what you was
She
there?
said that in the interview.
I didn't see it. That's why I'm asking. I didn't even know she played. That's why I asked where she come from.
She came off the plane. You West Indians say off the boat. She just came off the boat and came to the game.
She got off
that.
No rest. She barely worked the cold out her eye.
Well, I will say this though, Mikachu, because last year when we covered the finals, man, she got one of them games by herself. Mm-hmm. She won one of them games by herself, man. She was the spark.
Yep.
Yeah. So I respect that. I agree with what you said. But like I said, the reason why I was asking, because I didn't even know she played in Unrivaled. I didn't even know she got signed. Yeah. So that's why I was asking. I didn't even know she played. And y'all talk about
I learned something new today, K-Sap. She's a relief. She got a relief contract.
A relief.
So they signing them like that?
Yeah.
Because there was so many injuries on the Laces. They needed more players, and they signed 3 people. They signed Menaja Laney and I call her Hazel Eyes. She used to play for Connecticut, but I think she played for Minnesota.
Yeah, Kiki Jefferson. I learned her name tonight.
I thought you were talking about Mariah Jefferson.
No, this is Kiki. She was actually in Spain, and she rolled the plane on over for Unrivaled. Mm-hmm.
Hey Jonathan, man. Hey Jonathan, drop AD's link.
Yeah, I was about to say, did anybody do it? What's going on, moderators? Don't make me take your wrench away.
Yeah,
you feel me? The OG gave an order. OG gave an order. Don't make me take no wrenches away.
Yeah. All I got to say is, y'all, look, all I got to say is Laney Hamilton said in her interview that she got off the plane. They called her the day before, 2 days ago. She got off the plane yesterday, went to the hospital, got her checkup, and she got cleared this morning. And she got on there, she went and picked the tightest outfit. The skin tightest.
That's a swag. Stop it. Stop it. That's a swag. Stop it.
Wait, hold on. Can I land my plane? Hold on. She got the tightest, nice laces fit for me to be able to see my Lady Hamilton run up and down the court. So I'm just saying, I'm so glad that Lady Hamilton is a laces. That's all I'm saying. She's one of my favorite.
Relax.
She there.
Married. Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Just eye candy right now.
Hey, look, I'm going to just tell y'all, she got flavor, and I appreciate it. Listen. I
appreciate you appreciating it, because I've been screaming her name from the hilltops.
Fun fact, I believe,
but I appreciate it.
Really quick, now I want you to keep going, bro. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I heard her say it correctly, I think her and Rakia might be related.
They best friends. She said Rakia. No, she said that
Jackson.
Yeah, I think they related. Or they something. I think they related. I think they cousins or some shit.
Her and Kyle is best friends from Philly.
Yeah, because they played on the same college.
Yeah. So she said Kyle didn't even know she was there until she came.
Yeah, but now I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about something from today. She said this during the playoffs, around the playoff time, that her and Rakia. So y'all ain't know that. So
hey, Shirley, I'm just fun fact, bro. Hey, Shirley, I'm a man. I'm a man's man, Shirley, and I love women's sports, and I sure do like. Listen, you heard what Angel Reese said. Angel Reese said this is the baddies era. This for the baddies. What they used to do back in the day, put them jogging suits on and all that other stuff. No, Angel Reese made it clear. So y'all that want to, I mean, I ain't got no problem with y'all wanting to put hoodies on sometimes and big baggy pants. But Angel Reese said it's the baddies era, and we all gonna appreciate what Angel. I showed appreciate.
I'm gonna appreciate it. Claude, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Because
bro, Claude, what I told you to go back to your corner. Go back.
Yeah, he on to something because the way I had my silk press, and then I sweated it all out and looking like who shot John after a basketball game. I'm appreciating all that I'm seeing on the court right now. They got long hair, long eyelashes. They got their fingernails done.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I played ball one time in the hood with my homeboy and tripped 2 nails that I just got done at the nail salon. I was tight.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you tight. So I'm just saying I appreciate it. You know what I mean? They got their toenails done.
Man, y'all better bun it up like Juju.
Yeah. Hey, Juju put it the bun in. Juju put
or like my man AD say, if it's not the bun, it's the 2 braids. This is saying 2 braids.
Yeah, all that long hair down to your derriere, man. Nah, that shit Flage had yesterday. Nah, come on.
And
or
look,
Sunday,
they both
whatever she had. What she had? Man, that long hair, man. I don't like all that, man. They be holding them back, man.
Them 26 inches, them 27.
Hey, some of them be having it down to their ankles there.
Yeah, I mean that's too much, man. That's too much.
Shaka Khan, you know.
But I just don't say nothing about it, man. I let these girls play, man.
Let them play. Hey, K-Sap. Because they went in.
Them, man.
You know what I'm saying? At least they.
I don't say nothing about their looks, man.
At least they ain't come.
You notice I'm quiet on this segment. Listen, these some beautiful women, but we here to talk basketball, so I'm quiet. I'm gonna let these brothers.
Look,
how we digress into wigs and nails.
Bro Claude brought that up. He started Tiger Stripes.
That's
he started with the tightest jersey.
I ain't say nothing about you brought it up with the Tiger Stripe. I just said, look, I don't say nothing about how they look. I just said I guess can't do
K-Sap
going down to the derriere. That's
K-Sap. He in the middle of calling the game and stopping in the middle of the game, talking about look at them booty shorts Laney Hamilton got on.
That's a true gingerbread man.
This is my stream.
Hey, K-Sap. I don't mind.
She laced them up good though. She laced them up good.
I don't mind 30 inches of hair. I don't mind it. It's all right with me. I love it all. I love it all, K-Sap. Nisa Mero hair. Look, Nisa Mero hair slapping 5 feet in the air. She had some long hair that was down to her backside. She slapped the girl. She went up for a rebound, smacked her dead in the eye, and she got the rebound solos, made 20.
Yo, everybody, you know this for Bro Claude, everybody. I'm just letting y'all know now. This is scary, Bro Claude. Keep going. Yeah.
Okay,
this for Bro Claude.
Hey, listen. I love
Bro Claude segment.
I love women who are women. We say this women's basketball, right? I love
this for Bro Claude, y'all. This for Bro Claude.
They call girly girls.
Oh my goodness, good Lord.
It's called girly girls.
God, dog. Look at the tattoo on the thigh. I mean, who don't want to see that running down the court? I mean, and then looking good and being Debo. You feel? Oh Lord Jesus, that's what I'm saying.
Brooklyn, stop it, Brooklyn.
Can we?
He love him some Benasian lady here. I'm just
okay. We done.
All right, so look.
Shout
land
out
the plane already. Dock the boat. Come on.
Let's knock the boat. Let's knock the boat.
Okay, I'm landing the plane. Okay, Keith. All right, baby. My niece on here. Look, listen. I'm just saying. I'm so glad that we are in this era because it's gonna make a lot of money for the women.
Listen, I'm gonna take it. Hey, we appreciate that, Bro Claude. I'm gonna take it from there. Lakeisha already segued us, so I'm gonna just hit everybody on the panel with this one question, and we can move on to topic number 2. What was your thoughts on the Laces versus the Phantom? And I'm gonna simple like that. We're gonna talk about that game, and then we're gonna move on to topic number 2.
I think it was nothing spectacular happened in the game. I mean, besides Benaj Laney, which I already knew it was going to happen when she hit the court. So dropping 28 on her debut. So yeah,
playing both sides of the ball too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She pride herself on defense first. She gets her buckets, but she pride herself on defense.
I think also key to your point too. Shout out to the Laces. I think this looks really bad on the fan because it's just like, yo, you got Sabrina Ionescu out there who people will argue is, you know, a top whatever number you want to give her as a point guard. You got Brittany
in the finals though.
You got Brittany Griner out there, who's a mismatch, right? She the, you know, you're the biggest person on the court. And you got Satu out there who's supposed to be the unicorn, and I don't know. That team just don't seem like I don't. It's something missing. I don't know. It's like one, the defense is terrible on that team, right? And then BG is just not dominant. Like you would think, like at least in the half court. I seen her like try to she made a couple plays in the half court where she was, she got a shot off, and I was like, okay, but it was for her to be that big, she was missing a lot. So I don't know. They kept trying to feature her.
She had 3 rebounds, man.
Yeah.
Three rebounds.
Yeah.
You 7 foot.
Yeah.
7 foot.
Yeah.
We talked about her getting downstairs. I don't even want to get into it about her, man.
Yeah.
Come on, though, man. If you're going to keep playing, we got to see you get in the paint. You got to be in there banging. You bigger than everybody else. How you can't? That's come on, man. Like I don't want to see her out there with 3 rebounds ever. And I don't care if she playing against the men. You better have more than 3 rebounds. You that big.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's terrible. But Laney Hamilton, hold on, wait, no.
It's the way you said it. It just sounded like we went right back.
Yeah, my bad.
Why wasn't Angel in the game down the stretch?
I ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Because the coaching. No, she didn't. The coach sat her ass, like she just sat her down, bro. Like,
Yeah, she's an idiot.
For 1 point.
She got a foul, and then the coach took out. You know.
But the game was over at that point.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
You know how Nola do.
It was one point away.
You know how it is when you're playing trash.
Idiot.
Kelsey wasn't giving that ball up right there. She was taking that last shot.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
she was. Everybody in the arena knew she was about to take that shot. They just couldn't stop her.
Kelsey is on the Sparks though. You meant Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea.
You had to.
But
I knew you had to.
Hey, how Nola is. Every time the girl look, Angel Reese had to force her to challenge one of the fouls that clearly wasn't a foul.
Nola.
And then, like I said earlier to that point, Keisha, before that, it was something that happened, and she didn't challenge it. Angel kept saying, "I didn't touch her. No, I didn't touch her." But she, she let it go because Angel, like, I'm gonna let it go. But it's whatever.
It's just Nola. I don't know what to say.
But getting back to AD, but Nigel went crazy. Yeah, she went crazy.
Yeah, Laney Hamilton. I like her game. I liked her game a long time ago. I have followed her for a while. Her defense to me stands out more than anything else. I think she is she's a top defender. If you give her the opportunity, she's gonna lock herself up. And she has offense. She has offense. I don't think she's in a position where nobody gave her opportunity to where she can really shine for real. Like she gets limited time. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then you got that school. You got Stewart kind of taking over, and the ball is in their hands, and they supposed to be taking the shots, but she can do just as much as they can. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about her situation. Her situation right now, is she a free agent this year?
Nah,
is she able to sign, or she locked up?
Yeah, I think she's still on the Liberty. She's still on the roster.
Because I was wondering, if she was going to still be with the team or not, because she would be a big pickup for somebody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? She's like
no.
I know you don't want to see her leave. I hope she become a free agent when the shot get their team. You know what I'm saying? Because that's happening. That's happening.
She'll probably go to Philly. She's a Philly girl.
The shot,
Philly get a team. She probably go to Philly.
Yeah, they talking about Philly too. Yo, but really quick though, the piggyback of what you saying, AD, and to touch on a little bit of what K-Sab said earlier about 3-on-3 ain't for everybody.
Yeah,
I think Benaja Laney Hamilton is an example of how 3-on-3 can actually show people what they didn't know about you, because I don't think none of us was familiar with her game, because she's never put in that position to, hey, you get the, because besides you, obviously, but on that team she's on, you know, it's so many options to give the ball to. You never give the ball to her, right? But she's showing you right here in this format that no, I got a little, and I could get to my shot, and I could, like that's something I wouldn't have if this was 5-on-5 and they was matched up with somebody, I wouldn't have been like, yo, draw the play up for Benaja. Like I would have never said that.
She's had her moments,
but
in the W where she shined, bro. Like she's had some moments for real.
But with Benaja Laney's game, if plan A, B, and C falls apart, she's the one that's gonna get the bucket.
Yeah. No, that's a
she's
fact.
Definitely gonna grab the rebound and go up shorty chest, or she gonna get the block and then push it up the court and score the bucket. That's how she plays.
No, that's a fact.
Definitely. So you don't gotta draw up a play for her. She gonna create her own joint. Yeah, sorry, I was gonna say shit.
You could say shit over here. You good? But I agree with that 1000%. But my point too, I'm just saying this format shows that she can do that, right? Like this format exposes you, right? This format 3-on-3, 1-on-1, it shows a lot what a lot of people can't do, and in her case, it shows more of what she can do, right? It opens the floor for her.
Her stock went up.
Yeah, definitely. With that said, if anybody else,
one game right there.
Yeah, one game. I mean,
it made me respect her game a little bit more. Like I already respected her game. Don't get it twisted. I already liked her game, but it made me look at her like, okay, I see you. The same. I'm gonna be honest with you. The same thing with Chelsea Gray. I know. I know. Key was saying earlier that she be hot and cold off and on. But she's showing she got killer instinct though. Right, like Chelsea Gray, she's showing like, yo, even though I'm the point guard and people know me for the passing, if I gotta take this thing over, I'm gonna take this thing over. You get what I'm saying?
Showing her offensive skills.
Yeah.
She get a shot anytime she needs.
Now that's a fact.
She can get her own shot.
Definitely a fact. So moving on to topic number 2, though. Obviously we all know about the Mabrey situation.
Money Mabrey,
man. Money Mabrey. To give a little backstory for the people who might not know, that might be watching this. Money Mabrey, Marina Mabrey, was a member of the Chicago Sky. Wow. And she wanted out because she felt like she wanted to play for a veteran team and she wanted a chance to win, right? And then she get what she asked for. She gets traded to the Connecticut Sun. They go to the playoffs, they lose, and now everybody leaves the team in free agency, and now she's asking out again. So now this is becoming a common theme with her, which is nothing wrong with wanting to play for a contender, but at the same time, you signed the contract, right? You signed the contract and you on the contract for the team you play for. So, the report came out recently that the Connecticut Sun denied her trade request, and she's a little upset with that. She's probably going to try to force her way out via the media or whatever the case may be. But I feel like this just makes her look bad, right? You got to be careful with how you operate as a professional. This is not the change subjects, but this is what I was talking about, like with the rookies coming in, right? It's one thing to not to want to play someplace, but it's a whole nother thing to try to manipulate your way out of going someplace. Like it's gonna make you look away. You get what I'm saying? So right now, I think with Marina's actions, it's gonna make her start looking away. And shout out to Geneva, because I watched Geneva's video on it earlier, and she was she brought up something interesting, and she basically told us, she was like, yo, listen, Marina, you got to be a leader. You know what I mean? This is showing that, this is showing that you lack leadership qualities, that you want to leave every place you go and you can't stay someplace and build something. So, it's time for Marina to you asked this is what you asked for. You can't control the people leaving in free agency. You asked to be put on this team. Now you gotta, you gotta deal with what you asked for. But what you guys' thoughts on Marina and the reputation that she's starting to build for herself?
She moving a little funny in these streets.
Facts.
I mean, I just don't understand, man. Like, I don't know the whole situation on what she requested to get out last year with the Chicago Sky. I don't know how that went down. I don't know how them talks came about. I don't know what even made them move her, because as much as we can say she moving weird, but she was an integral part last year of Chicago, right? She was the only one that was really hitting them threes, man. She was the stretch. She was the one that was, because she was taking like 6 a game.
Really quick, to your point, K-Sap, not only was she the only one doing that, she was also our best playmaker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was mad they traded her.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny. I don't mean to go back off topic, but I'll get back to it. But what she was doing for Chicago, you got to understand, she was taking like 6 threes a game. The next person closest to her, I think, was Chennedy Carter, taking 2, right? So you get rid of that, right? So your best 3-point shooter, you get rid of that. Now
best playmaker.
Best playmaker. Now you go to Connecticut. You came off the bench. You found yourself a solid role because you was coming off the bench getting buckets. You went to the playoffs, and then all of a sudden the grass ain't so green on the other side.
There you go.
Because what happened is they blow that roster up. Now you want out of that. Okay. The thing about Marina Mabrey, she always thought that she was the number 1 player, even when she played at Notre Dame, right? So you got to understand something. She was never the number 1 person. So now you got a team that was blown up in Connecticut. You the number 1 person now. Won't you just stay there? This is the role that you wanted.
Hey, K-Sap, she might be number 2 because Natasha Clouse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is what you wanted. Now you all of a sudden you want to trade. I mean, you can't keep doing that, because now your reputation is going to follow you, that every team, if it don't go well, then you're going to want out of there. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. But she moving weird, man. But I wish her the best of luck, man, because she ain't that bad of a basketball player, man. She's actually a decent basketball player. But, these reputations follow you, man, when you do stuff like that. You're a headache.
Yeah.
Let me say this. And it's getting a little bad when the president of the Connecticut Sun come out and says a statement like, "We took a risk on you, even though we knew that you forced your way out of 2 cities." He didn't say 1. He said 2, implying that she forced her way out of Dallas to Chicago.
That's the key word.
But we felt like we'd take that risk because we wanted to win a championship. So when your president comes out and say that, hey man, that signals to me that they probably went and talked to a couple of people, but who wants to trade for a player that's gonna be asking them for something 2 weeks into being hired? Who wants that player?
Soon as you unhappy, you want to trade.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not trading for you.
No, but she asked to be in contention for a championship, and the team gets blown up that she got traded to.
But
so how is that her fault?
But you stick around.
Yeah, let me
It is what it is. The team got blown up. Now you in a rebuilding phase.
Hold on, let me add.
This is not what I asked for.
This is how it's her fault, though, Mikachu. Once you sign a contract, you on a team. Period. That's your team.
She signed that contract with
it don't
Chicago.
matter.
I don't know. I haven't seen the one with Connecticut, but she signed a contract with Chicago for 3 years.
No, listen.
So she's stuck for another 2.
No, but you making a point, Mikachu, right? She signed the contract for 3 years and axed out. And they gave her what she wanted. And now you want another team that you under contract for. Now you axing out again because it's not going your way. You get what I'm saying?
Both teams looked like they was in a rebuild phase. They was Kalia effing Copper on Chicago Sky. Then you signed Teresa Weatherspoon. So it looked like it was a good fit. Then they traded away Kalia Copper to Phoenix. So you screwed me over once. I get screwed over again because the whole store and 5 left. Connecticut.
You want to ask it for trades, though.
So like, how is that my fault that you screwed me over twice? The league has screwed her over twice.
Wait.
Wait.
Let me ask you one question. Let me ask one question. Hold on. Let me ask one question. So Mika, and then y'all can ask whatever y'all want. I'm just curious.
Yeah, I just
so
have
Mika, you telling me that this applies to everybody in the league, so that once you feel like your team ain't able to win, you could just you feel like everybody should just start acting out.
If I let it be known up front.
Hold on. Answer my question first, though, and then I want to hear what you got to say. I'm asking you about players in the league now in general, not just Mabrey. I'm saying, do you feel like once a team is not able to win, period, that players should just start axing out their team and get traded because their team is not able to win it this year? You feel like everybody should just start doing that?
That's been done since.
You're not answering the question. I'm not. I'm saying, do you think players should start doing that?
I think that's been done before, so I don't see anything wrong.
I dock my boat. I
got one question for me.
If I'm asking for, but y'all ain't let me finish. I'm asking for this specific thing. You give it to me, and then the shit get blown up. I can ask again because I have that right. But she signed a 3-year contract, so she's stuck for 2 years. So
no, she's stuck till the end of this year.
Oh, this
she only
year?
has one. Yes, when the CBA blows up,
let's suck it the fuck up.
She's
that's
exactly Mikachu. You're right.
No, but that's the point that I said I was unclear because maybe she got 2 years, so that's why she's talking like let me out this contract. Because if I got 2 more years with this bullshit, I'm not dealing with it. But she got 1 year. Fuck it, suck it the fuck up.
Yeah,
why is
exactly. It's any way you slice it.
What was the purpose for Marina leaving Chicago to begin with? What was the reason?
Can I say something?
Yeah. Hold on. Answer. Somebody answer. Hold on, bro. Call. Answer Sister Noble's question first.
I just want to know what was the reason for her leaving Chicago?
She thought the team was not in championship contention because she was originally, when she got that,
she wanted to play with veterans. To your point, Lakeisha, she wanted to play with veterans.
Yeah,
she didn't want to play with young players.
She don't want to play with
championship hopping. She trying to get on the championship.
She wanted to play with veterans, and she wanted to play with a team that's able to win.
She want that ring.
She want a ring.
So she left Chicago to go do it with Connecticut, and now free agency happened, and everybody left the right way, and now she's forcing her way out again. So it makes her look weird because it's like, how many times you gonna do this? At some point, you gotta just suck it up, like Pikachu just said, and just say, "All right, I tried." That's
just
all you can do.
Because you ask for a trade, don't mean they gotta give you what
they don't have to give you. You're under contract. You're under.
So just because you say I want to go play for a contender, they can send you wherever they want to send you. You don't want to play for us?
Right.
I send you where I want to send you. I'm gonna get the best piece back for my team.
For
I don't care where you don't want to play here. Okay, I don't have to send you to.
And then but here's a funny thing, AD. To your point, they send her to like K-Sap said, a team like the Valkyrie. She gonna go there and complain. Now she gonna be like, I want out of here too. But so she gonna just be wanting out of everywhere.
but that's the thing. This is the one question I had. When Mikachu was giving her point, it's like,
after Lakeisha bro Claude, you go.
Okay, like, where do I trade you? Do I trade you to the New York Liberty that don't want you? That's in playoff. That's in title contention. Do I trade you to the Lynx who don't want you? Where do I trade you? What team that's in contention that want Marina Mabrey?
Mikachu, New York Liberty ain't taking her.
So I'm
Good
stuck.
Liberty ain't taking her.
So I'm stuck as an organization. I gotta tell you no, because they don't have a team that want to make that trade.
Hey, let me say this
for you.
Let me say this real quick, piggybacking off of Lakeisha, then I'm gonna let bro call glow. The funny thing is she's sitting here asking for all these trades, but you're not even a player. You a player with flaws, right? We just talked about the good things you do. You know, you shoot the three. First of all, you was inconsistent. And we being clear, but you shoot the three okay, and you play make okay, right? She was turning the ball over a lot too, her playmaking. You not athletic, you can't defend nobody. So you sitting here, you a player that's asking for all this, but you not even providing enough for a team, to Lakeisha's point, to make them feel confident that if we bring you here, it puts us over the edge to win a championship. But you asking to get on all these championship teams. Yeah, I land my plane with that. Yeah, bro, Card.
But you gonna let bro Card glow? That's what you said.
I'll be stuttering my words sometimes.
Nah, you didn't stutter. You just said you're gonna let bro Card glow.
If I said that, then pause myself. Go ahead, bro. K-Sap up here causing confusion.
What the hell do you want to do? You want to go to this team? You want to go to that team? You want to go everywhere? You just want to have your pick and choose. To hell with signing a goddamn contract and keeping your goddamn word as a player, as a responsible business person. To hell, because the team look ugly. Let me move. What the hell type of people is this? I mean, this is a new damn generation that's all messed up. Michael Jordan did not leave. Kobe, he wanted to go, but damn, he stayed. He said, hey, look, they said, hey, you the piece. We're going to work it out. We're going to get it done. Don't leave. Stop. Listen, I don't like frequent flyer ass players.
Frequent flyer players.
I want them out of the league. It makes it look bad. You can't put shit together because they don't like the way to get. You spoil. You're a prima goddamn donna. You're a prima donna. And now I'm going to call it what it is. You're a goddamn prima donna, and you want it to be your way. You want your candy to go, you know what I'm saying, in your candy box the way you want it to be. You ain't saying, hey, I made a choice. I made a decision. This is what I want to do as a professional, and I'm going to show what I got to bring to the table. Now, if somebody want me, they're going to give me an offer, and then maybe I think about go ahead and signing with them when my time is up of doing what I said that I was going to do for the team. But to hell with all this, I done signed a goddamn contract, and now all of a sudden, because y'all ain't moving the way I like it, I'm finna go. Man, get the hell out of here with that bullshit, man. That's some goddamn bullshit, and you being fucking prima donna. You signed a contract, you with. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't with me, 10 toes down, get the hell from around me. You talking about you gonna sign with the team and say, because when they sign, Sister Mikachu, when they sign, they saying they down 10 times for that team. Don't sign no shit. I don't want no, listen, I don't want nobody to say you down with me and you gonna run away from the flight. I'm gonna land the plane.
I don't even want you to land. I want you to keep going. But I wanted to add something to go into what you're saying, right? She's sitting there talking about she won out because she's not happy, right? What if the team said we're not happy with your performance, so we want to take your contract away?
Waiver ass.
What if they don't want to pay her all the money she asking for because they don't like her performance?
I will listen. Just because she just did this, I would waive her ass. Me personally, as an owner, I will waive her ass. See you later. You won't play at all. I own your rights. You want to be traded? No, I'm gonna have you sit down. You ain't. No, you good.
You might just sit on my bench and sit down for the season and have to sit over there and pout. You know what I'm saying? I'll Jimmy Butler. I'll Jimmy Butler. You go home and sit down.
I don't even want that on my damn bench. Sit your ass at home and watch what you could have been. The whole year. Sit your ass, you little crybaby ass woman. You crybaby ass man. That's what's wrong with the NBA. Crying. Y'all crying. That's why nobody want to watch them. You crying. You a fair weather. I don't like frequent flyer people. You with me today and you gone tomorrow because it don't look good.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't have got married for 30 years. Listen, I'm a man that's been married for 30 doggone years, goddammit. So a woman's supposed to leave me because my cash flow is low? What the hell type of shit is that? What team you really on?
Right.
No, that's why I chose right. I chose Mabrey. You got to choose that player that's gonna play, and that has everything to do with your character. That's why I went that deep. It's a character flaw. You want to get up out of here. You want you like K-Sap said. You chip chasing. You chip chasing. Get your chip chasing ass. Go get a bag of Lay's and sit your ass down somewhere. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done.
Hey, Key, good looking out, Key. I appreciate you.
Oh yeah,
I just snapped out on that ass. All that freaking fly ass shit.
I keep dropping it periodically just in case.
Yeah, I see.
Yo,
it
listen,
too.
everybody goes. Everybody, first of all, everybody hit the like button if you ain't hit the like button yet. But everybody go to the chat and click brother AD's page and subscribe.
Hey, Sap.
AD's page.
Why did you give him that sound effect? He been going crazy.
He got to do something. That's perfect, man. He got
it works.
That's his segment right there, man. That is epic right there.
That's classic right there.
No, that's a fact.
For real. That's classic. You hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all know when
you gotta have one of them.
You gotta have go down.
Yeah, you gotta have one of them each stream, man. That's a crash out. You get a time to crash out, man.
All he need is the lights. Like I said,
you gotta have a
if he hit that button and them lights start going on, boy. You know how when Charles Barkley say guarantee and all them things come dropping down, bro. You gotta add something in there like that, bro.
Gotta put them lights in there.
It gotta be something on it. It gotta be something flashing saying warning.
Oh, I got it already. I got this already. Y'all see me? It's already there.
Let me ask y'all this.
I want to see the police lights.
Connecticut
it gotta be red. It gotta be red, bro.
Didn't Connecticut give up draft capital for Marina Mabrey?
Yeah, they did. Gave up the pick swap for next year.
The pick swap
to Chicago.
Yeah, Marina Mabrey, you owe Connecticut. You owe them playing time, baby.
Let me say this. If you wanted Brooklyn to pull his page up on the screen, click my thing so it could pull up so people could see. Sometimes when they see it on the screen, it'll help them go to it quicker. AD's page. And then she's delusional. Like that's how I feel when it comes to Marina. I think she's absolutely delusional. She done forced her way out of 3 teams. Like that's I think 3 or 4 teams. That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can't do stuff like that. You can't just I don't like it. I don't like the way it's going. I want to leave. That's not how that works. And then you say you want to be a part of a championship team. You don't just go to a team. Like that's just not it. And you're not that caliber of a player. Like she's just not. She's the 3rd, 4th option on most championship teams. And it's like she don't know what she wants. She don't know if she want to be the most important part of a team or be a 6 man and come off the bench. She don't want to step up to be a leader. But then, like it's crazy. But then if she go to a team, she want to be like damn near the face. Like it's ridiculous what she's doing and asking for. I think also it's a power move that Connecticut it's a power move that Connecticut made that like viral and said no, we're denying her trade. I think that was a optics move what they doing to Marina. They like this shit. Yeah, they like this shit ends here. Like nah, we not. I don't know who the fuck was, but we ain't doing that. We don't care about you that much. You're gonna do what we say and you're gonna fulfill your contract, however that looks. If you decide not to play, we don't care because we're tanking for Juju any fucking ways. So we don't care. But we not about to trade you. We're gonna have to deal with it. It also just from a player's point of view, it's super unprofessional for one. What she's doing, and then 2, if the CBA is next year, you don't do something like this because teams is now looking at you. You know what I mean? Because next year, everybody, NECA, Skyler, all the big wigs is gonna be free, and the teams is gonna be looking at your track record and seeing how you move. And they may not want to sign you with the CBA. You was better off just shutting up, dealing with it in Connecticut, just playing well. Y'all probably not going to do well, but you just play well. Go out there, get your buckets, do your thing. You play well, have a good season. And then in 2026, you go to whatever team you want. Now you kind of blemishing your own image, asking for this 3rd or 4th trade. I mean, it's just crazy. And you're not her. You're not her. to be doing that. You ain't know. You not know Asia
You had to put
Wilson.
emphasis on that, huh? You not her. You not her.
Like you're not a big wig. You're not in the tier 1 players of the league. You're not in that tier of player. You're just not. You're tier 3 at best. I really want to know what she thinks of herself. Facts. And then y'all,
she probably not even that for real.
Yeah, exactly. And then y'all like, oh my God, there's one other thing I wanted to say. Then Enrique, because y'all know Enrique and her are best friends. So Enrique like, if they didn't the next season, if my team wouldn't let me out the contract or something, and it was like this dude shooting bricks or whatever. I thought that was interesting because they're best friends. So like quite literal. It's not a lie. They're best friends since college. And I'm like, it's crazy that she's put that because she asked for a trade before the Chicago Sky season started. People don't know that. They think she asked for one and got traded mid-season. No, she had been asked for one at the start of the season.
Yes.
Right? Before the season started. So when Enrique put that today, I'm like, interesting. Because we know how she was playing in some of them games or whatever, and it was given on purpose sometimes that she wasn't shooting well. So that was one part, and then the actual organization commented on her. I think you touched on that or whatever, but her agent responded. Marina Mabrey's agent responded. I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna land my plane. Mabrey's agent, Marcus Crenshaw, said, in this current age of women's empowerment and support of the players, the Connecticut Sun threatened to force Marina Mabrey to play for them after her trade is mind-boggling, Crenshaw said. Why would anyone try to force someone to play on their team when they don't want to be there? It's counterproductive in a ton of ways, and everyone we have spoken to is perplexed about how they are handling Marina after trading away Hall of Fame caliber players. The coach parted ways, no free agents returned, and they are doing all they can to try and force Marina to stay when she clearly doesn't want to be there. Interesting. I don't like how he's trying to use women empowerment in this situation. Like, that's not this. So I mean, I think it's crazy that her agent came out and said that. That's not the same thing. I'm all for players empowerment, women empowerment. They do not pay the players in this league enough for some of the shit. But the situation with Marina is just unprofessional, and that's just what it is.
To be honest, people throw words around and they don't even know what it truly means. Like, you have certain people talking about wokeism and stuff like that when you don't even know what it means. Women empowerment, please. He lost me once he said that. I'm like, bro, you trying to play this stupid Trump card because you can't play a race card because she white. And now you trying to play, they trying to force her to be in a situation. Boo, you signed a contract, B. Yeah. That's why I had to look it up first. I'm like, maybe she signed like a 2-year because Natasha Cloud signed a 2-year with Phoenix when she left Washington because she thought Phoenix was going to be her farewell tour and, rebuild with them. But she left. I mean, she got traded to Connecticut. Now, she ain't say not one word. She got shafted. But you asked to be with a contender and they gave you somebody that was possible. Everybody knew Connecticut Sun was like the bridesmaid of championships for a while. So it was possible that you might win a championship, but nobody's guaranteeing that. You signed a 3-year contract.
No,
I was tight when he said that. I'm like, yo, bro, shut up.
Yeah, I'm like, women empowerment. What that got to do with? That don't have nothing to do with this. You signed a contract. You got to fulfill it. And you could ask for a trade, but they don't have to do that. That's just not how that works. And you don't have the leverage. And like Keisha said, they gave around their pick swap for next year for you. They could have kept that.
Yo, really quick, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna say it once again. Make sure you hit the like button first of all, but also make sure you go in the chat and click my brother AD's YouTube page and subscribe.
Please subscribe. Pretty please subscribe. No, but for real, y'all, look out for your boy, man. I got a lot of content coming. I know I've been slow putting out videos, but I promise I got a little fire lit up under me. Big bro KSAP, bro Claude. You know, they had to talk with little bro, and I'm ready to get it going. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to be consistent and try to drop as many videos as I can with time that allow me to do it,
bro. You deserve it.
Thank you, bro.
You
I
deserve
appreciate
it. It's not a marathon. I mean, it's not a fast race.
Right.
It's a marathon, dog.
Right.
Listen, you starting at the best time because it's February. When man, we gonna have this thing popping come May, come the draft
Right.
on. This thing, our community gonna be so popping, man. I'm telling y'all, what, man. Listen, TSN is also a sponsor of Unrivaled KSAP. So I just want to let you know it was already there. They plugged it. The plug was there. So if y'all don't know what's going on, man, listen. This man that's on this panel is heavy. And the community that we have, y'all, it's like this, y'all. They got their chance to shoot a lot of shots last year. You know what I mean? Bazookas, bombs, all the stuff that they was talking about, the Caitlin Clark, and they was talking about our Angel, how she was looked like a slug, and all of this different things, and all of these black and punk sports. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of these names, Bitch B Frank and John the Quicker Data, you know what I'm saying? So all of these Marquez, you know what I mean? Adrian, I ain't gonna diss the sister, but yeah, y'all know her last name. I ain't gonna say her whole name, but you know what I'm saying? And then of course the white Jesus lady, you know what I'm saying? Right now, going into this year, AD, you blessed. Trust me. Watch. Just listen to me, man. Do the
be a part of this family, man. Like y'all embracing me and all that, and it's been like that from jump. It felt like family from the moment I came on KSAP podcast from day one, and that's why I continue to, you know, show love to everybody here. That's why I continue to stick around, and I feel like God put me in this position with y'all, and I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's been little messages and signs that I've been getting to say, just keep going, even in the moments where. Obviously, I had a moment where I felt like maybe this wasn't gonna be for me because I had too much going on. But this is what I love to do, man. I love basketball, especially for the ladies. I mean, I gravitated to that a long time ago before I ever got on the platform to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So being able to do this with y'all is big, man. And I thoroughly enjoy it. So if I make $1 from it, and if I don't, I still want to do it because I just like to do it. It's a love. It's a passion. It ain't about the money for real.
You know what I'm saying? It's about the money.
I hope so. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying I don't want that because I would love that. You know, that's a bonus. That's why I need y'all.
We all gonna eat. We all gonna be eating real good here soon. Just trust me.
For sure.
But KSAP making the gumbo, so he just got this shortness about him because he know he's got it. We ain't even smelt it yet. We don't even, but he got it, so he just so confident.
Y'all about the aroma's about to.
He said he don't know if it's good yet or not.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying he's just so confident because he's the one making it. So he just. And we over here like, we just trying to figure it out. I can't get this goddamn thumbnail right. What the fuck? How the fuck do I make the font correct on? Like, what is going on? And he just over there stirring the gumbo. He comfortable. He just confident. And I don't even know how to make a live from my StreamYard. And oh my, it's a lot, man. I'm losing
all that had me ready to quit. I was about to quit.
Listen, AD, I'm falling asleep and my alarm going off, and I gotta get up for work. What is going on? What's going on?
Listen. Let's get back to the topic. Hey, bro, Claude, this your fault. But listen, I love everything everybody said. We're gonna get to the money. I'm happy that AD is motivated and everything. But I want Bro Claude and AD both to give because Key and Mikachu set us up perfectly, right? Like they had a bunch of great things to say about the topic. So I just want to continue that on with him, with Bro, Claude, and AD, and everybody else got to say. So let's just keep it going.
Go ahead, AD.
My bad. I'm just gonna end and say please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. I just want to keep the topic going on what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a blessing and a pleasure to share the panel with y'all, and that's every time I'm on here. I feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
You got any thoughts on the Mabrey's reputation or nah?
Yeah, I got some thoughts on it. Get it together. Shit. I ain't feeling it. I don't like it. I don't like that you running every time you get an opportunity, somebody taking a chance on you. You want to go play for a contender. I get that. Everybody do. Do everybody get an opportunity to do it? No. So when you ask for it and you get it, you better be blessed with that opportunity and make the best out of it. You can't keep running every time something don't go right for you. You know what I'm saying? I went through this. I went through this with my son in high school. I switched him. He went to 3 different high schools, and it wasn't one of them really wasn't his fault. One was just because it was kind of me. But if it ain't working out, you better work it to it work out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't running from nothing.
Yeah, that builds character.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some adversity. What kind of man is you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what kind of woman is you? It speaks about your character and the type of person that you is. So if it don't work out, you just gonna run. You know what I'm saying? Now, if the next situation don't work out, what you gonna do then? Right? You're gonna work your way out the league. In a minute, you're gonna be overseas in China.
There we go. Exactly.
Trying to come back and get back into the league like Ken. And Ken deserve a spot in the league. And I ain't saying Marina don't, because Marina can play.
Yeah.
But she's a third option at best. At best. Third option at best. And she really just a solid role player. Now she can space the floor. She got some skill. She got some skill. Don't get it twisted. I ain't saying she can't play. But you got 1 year to wait. 1 year to wait. You asked them to give you to a contender, and you got that. You had a chance to compete. What happened? Y'all fell short.
Yeah. And
you ain't even played the game yet. You ain't even played the game.
Yo, AD, to your point, she part of the reason they fell short, because she was inconsistent in some of those games in the playoffs. So
that's my point. My point, 80s. I'm saying, so like, you haven't played an unrivaled game yet. Can't nobody even see your worth right now. Yeah. You can't even you asking for something and you ain't even got no high value right now. Your whole team and they gone. Everybody gone. Because they didn't feel like that was a championship team, obviously. You see what I'm saying? So you wanted to go to a contender, and the people that's on your team felt like y'all ain't have a contender. And now, since you the last one standing, you ready to go. Why don't you see what they may be able to do? The ball is in your hand. You should be the number 1 option, if not number 2, right? So let's see what you can up your stock right now. Honestly, this your opportunity to show people like you can be that. You can be a third option. This might be a blessing in disguise for you, and she don't even see it. Low key, she still got a lot of basketball to play. She ain't old like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So my thoughts on the situation is just sit down, Marina, and play basketball. That's what you supposed to be doing, right? Play basketball and see where it take you. See where your next step is, right? Facts. This may be a blessing in disguise. People always. This would kill me about a lot of people, right? My bad. But God put people in situations, and I hate to always go to that, but this is what it is. People think that just because you get knocked down, like that's the end all be all, right? Or you stay down for a long time. But sometimes you get knocked down for that next situation. This wasn't the situation you were supposed to be in, right? This wasn't where you were supposed to be at. And sometimes you got to go through that rough. You got to go through that to get to that spot you're supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? I done lost jobs and stuff like that, right? And had my head down. I mean, I felt like it was the end of the world. Damn, what I'm going to do? I wasn't supposed to be there. He had something better for me. And that better came. And I got that, right? But when I was in the moment, I was I was damn near in the tears.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But getting through that, the next opportunity was better. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to just sit down and wait and see if it's better.
Yeah.
Keep doing your work. Keep doing what you do. Keep hitting them threes. Keep spacing that floor. Learn how to play some damn defense, number one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, work on your weaknesses.
Work on some. Let me see you move them feet one time. You know what I'm saying? Let me see you move them feet. And then we can talk. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I could speak on it for the whole rest of the night. But honestly, I don't like it. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? You got your way a couple times, and you're not gonna get your way every time. If you could get your way every time, everybody could just say, I don't want out. I want to go over here. I want to go over here. I want to go over here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, just see where this take you. And if it don't work out,
our contract ends next year.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You had your opportunity and you fumbled the bag. So now, you know what I'm saying? Just stick it out and see what happens. You got 1 year. 1 year. 1 year to really raise your stock because you a free agent. Then a contender gonna want you. They gonna want you. Come over here with us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And the fact that she was a former Notre Dame player really makes me upset.
Right. But supposed to have a little bit more heart than that.
Yeah, way more heart, man.
But some people,
stand on business.
Some people don't get their way and they sue. You know what I mean? So you start to
don't
see
do that, man.
You start to see people true colors come on.
You had to do this. Look, now I'm gonna support my light skinned brother. He on there singing his ass off on that.
Stop, bro.
I'm saying, listen, look, you know we gotta cause confusion, man. You every once in a while.
Hey, I like both them artists, by the
what
way.
You gonna get? You gonna get some papers in the mail talking about keep messing with old light skin if you want to.
I don't want no smoke. Man. I don't want no smoke.
Come on, 80s, don't do that to the light skin, brother. You don't have to bring that boy out here, man. Talk about, you know what I'm saying? Let him sing that song he just came out with.
Yeah,
shout out, man.
Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to Drizzy. What you got on this, bro, Claude?
Okay, y'all heard what I think about fair weather flyers. You know what I'm saying? Character, maturity, direction, and then of course y'all got to understand that this sister, this lady, she asked for before the Sky key is accurate. The Sky season start. So she had already said, because they were correcting Dana, because Dana was like, I put mine in first. It was like, no, before the season started, Marina had asked for a trade because she wasn't down for a rebuilding. She said she came there to ring chase, you know what I mean, to on a contender. So by the time the Sky season had started, they was already looking forward to trade Marina Mabrey. That's why it was successful over the break. But what I say is, when you're building a foundation, you always gonna have those people that's gonna come and go. You always expect a revolving door, right? Because everybody can't see the vision, everybody can't see your dream. And it's with everything. It's with everything. And I tell big bro K-Sap this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't see what he see. So be real specific on your guidance. You know what I mean? I trust him, but everybody else might not feel that way. And that's why, I was able to be comfortable talking to bro AD about the situation. I ain't gonna go no further, but that was just like a case of which, you got to have those OGs. I'm the oldest on the podcast. I don't mind saying that at all, or each and every time, because I'm not an old fool. I'm a fool with wisdom. So y'all heard that, right? I'm a fool with wisdom. But I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not down for people that's wishy-washy. I don't like switchy people. Either you are who you are, you know what I mean, or let me peep something just a little bit. Now I'm like, that was a sign. So sign and symbols is for the wide awakened man and woman. So I leave it there and I land right there. I just don't like players with bad characters. I don't like basketball players, male or female, with bad characteristics, and I don't like frequent flyers. I like
that term.
I like that too.
Yeah, that's what we called it. You know what I mean? That's old school. Frequent flyer. LeBron James is a frequent flyer to me. I'm not talking about the man.
Don't get K-Sap started. That's all right.
No, K-Sap know how I feel. Okay. I'm saying a frequent flyer, meaning that he don't have to. he don't have to. He did not ask for trades. He waited till his contract out. So I like that part about him. He waited till his contract out. He went in free agency. He made a decision for him and his family. I could deal with that type of player. You know why? Even though he's a frequent flyer, he fulfilled his contract. He didn't go in the middle of his contract and say, wait a minute, trade me. I don't think that this is going on. He could have did that easily with Cleveland when it wasn't working out. He could have did that. But he did. He waited till his contract was done. Then he went on to Miami. And when Miami contract was done, then he went on back to Cleveland. When that was done, he went on to, that's a lot of teams though, right? For a person that's 10 toes down. And now he ready to leave LA. He ready to go. You got what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that.
What you mean he ready to leave LA?
He said he ready to leave.
Nah, he ain't ready to leave, man. Cut that out.
He gonna finish out his contract.
You really think so for real?
No, he gonna finish his contract when his contract up. You talk to me.
Oh, he gonna retire. He gonna be done.
He gonna retire. He's not gonna leave. He's not gonna leave his son there.
I mean, he got to. I mean, how long you want the man to play? Y'all already trying to run him out. How long you want him to play?
Right.
I ain't not me. Okay. Not me. I never saw. You never heard me.
I ain't mean to interrupt. Keep going, man. I'm doing something right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Once you finish your contract out, I don't have no problem with you going wherever you want to go because it's just like me changing the job. Hell, I don't like this job no more. I've been here 7 years. I'm about to go.
Okay,
I'm out.
I'm good.
That's what free agency is. That's your right as a player. That's your right.
That's your right. I'm good with that. But like I said, I'm cool. And then K-Sap just said something. Then he 40 years. He 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? He 40. So, I mean, hey, shout out to LeBron James and being in the league this long. And lasting and having longevity and playing like he outplaying some of these young boys. You know what I'm saying?
Got that vibranium.
Yeah. Hey, Brown out there doing the boys' work, man.
Hey, sister, no.
Let me land, and I'm finna get up off here. Gotcha. All I'm saying is this, bro. On your show, character is everything. When you don't have good character with me, I can't fuck with you, and that's it. I'm done.
Facts. Hey, Sister Noble, you got anything on the topic? You quiet. I like to call on the quiet people. Sister Noble thought she was just gonna sit there and fade into black. Now I'm gonna call on you, Sister Noble.
Sister Noble might be taking a nap.
Nah, I see her popping up. Look at the camera. She pop up every once in a while. You see it?
Oh.
Hey, what is? No, I think that's something else going on.
She's talking about Chelsea Gray. She went to the bathroom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, there she go. She heard me saying name.
In the bathroom.
Bathroom. Mayday.
There she go.
Not the bathroom, Lord Jesus.
Typically, I don't call on people, but I like the quiet ones. I try to get them. I gotta actually carve their time out because they just sit there and won't say nothing. While Sister Noble getting her stuff together, though, K-Sap, you got anything on the topic?
I think she froze.
I was want to start it off on Mabrey.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done with Mabrey. Hell.
Yeah, so I'm about to move on to the next topic. I just saw this the other day, so I thought it'd be interesting. We not getting a lot of Chennedy Carter news, so I thought it'd be interesting to talk about. So Chennedy Carter has been invited to the Chinese All-Star game. So the way it works, listen, man, I gotta get this. The only news on Chennedy Carter. I gotta talk about it. So the way it works is, if I'm not mistaken, the starters is based off, like, you have to be a citizen, like you have to be from out there. So she's coming off the bench, but they typically don't. I'm assuming from what I understood, they typically don't have outsiders on the All-Star game. It's usually just people from that country. But I guess since Chennedy, she's such a big deal over there that they wanted her on a team, so she's going to come off the bench and play in the All-Star game in China. So I just wanted to give us some news, because we don't know what's happening with her free agency. There's no news on Chennedy. In fact, we could talk about that. This is actually a topic I don't mind us veering off on, and just talking about Chennedy a little bit, because she's not getting no love in the media. You guys could tell us which you guys could tell me what you think is next for Chennedy. That's the real topic, but I also want to give us some love and tell everybody she's going to be in the Chinese All-Star game. But what do you guys think is next for Chennedy?
Bro, don't let K-Sap talk about that All-Star invite, because it's gonna go left.
No, listen. If K-Sap,
leave that alone.
No. If K-Sap want to go viral on my channel, I'm allowed. Go viral.
I have my thoughts about these girls playing overseas, and everybody wants to, talk about they getting big numbers and all that stuff. That's all fine and dandy. What can you do for me in the W?
Exactly. I'm with you there. That's all.
My thing is, man, it's just heartbreaking what Kennedy's going. It's just heartbreaking, man. It's mind-boggling. There's no answers. Nobody has the answers. But like I always said, it's going to be a tell-all. It's going to be a tell-all here soon. It's going to be a tell-all. We going to know what the real problem is, man, because, somebody that talented, somebody that got game, somebody that got skills, somebody that can play the game the way she played, and all these moves that we see being made around free agency, and nothing is involved Chennedy Carter. That is, and look, I think she's comfortable overseas, man. She getting that overseas money. Yeah, I think she's comfortable. She might take on their citizenship over there. You know what I'm saying?
Like Marbury did.
Yeah, Marbury thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when Marbury's time was up in the NBA, he went over, he
got blackballed too.
Yeah. He went over there and did what he had to do, and he made a name for himself. Maybe Chennedy can make a name for herself over there in China, because it just seems like nobody want to put their hands on Chennedy, man, unless you got some late breaking news that's going to pop around this free agency that somebody in the chat did say she's going to sign back with Chicago. I think Chennedy would be so scarred not to sign back with Chicago, even if Chicago said, hey, we want you back. I don't think she would go that route, man.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But it's just heartbreaking, man. I mean, it's just mind-boggling, man. I don't have an answer for it, man. I'll let y'all go, man.
Sister Noble, I'm a call on you first. What you think is next for Chennedy Carter?
I would want to see Chennedy Carter back in the league, because she's very, exceptional, great player, and she deserves to be in this league.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she can go to China and play, whatever, but that's not the WNBA.
Right.
Chennedy wants to be in the WNBA.
Facts.
And I hate to see that this young woman might be blackballed from the league because of the that she made last summer. And I'm not gonna reiterate. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. But I don't want to see her blackballed from the league just because of, I don't want to see her blackballed from the league, but that's what it's looking like.
Yeah, definitely.
No team right now is rushing to sign Chennedy Carter to their roster. I mean, I would like to see her playing Fever if Chicago don't want her.
Is my mic messing up or is that her mic? Yeah, y'all hear
that's her mic. That's her
okay.
mic.
That's my mic.
Your mic going. Yeah, I wasn't sure if my internet was messing up or. But we hear you. We hear most of what you're saying. But I agree. I agree with everything you're saying, Sister Noble. It's unfortunate. Somebody with her talent. You know, we don't want to see her out the league. You know, she's a grown woman. I always said this. Part of it is on her. She got to take some responsibility. You know, for the way she portrays herself sometimes. Even this recent outburst she had on, you know, online where she had to explain when she was watching Unrivaled and all that. So some of this is you, some of this is your actions, but I don't think it's enough to be blackballed, right? I don't think you've done enough. Your talent is so good that it doesn't make sense to somebody. We want to see as fans, we want to see the best people go at it. You know what I mean? So Chennedy Carter is somebody I want in the league. So I agree with you 1,000%, Sister Noble. I'm not gonna call on the rest of y'all because the rest of y'all got loud enough voices to jump in. So y'all jump in whenever y'all want. I just wanted to make sure Sister Noble got in here.
Nah, I think Chennedy Carter, the way the WNBA works is like if their team is not doing too well, they'll take people from like overseas or whatever and sign them to like a 10-day contract or like a contract just for training camp or whatever. So I can see her going to Valkyrie because Valkyrie is a rebuilding team. But to be honest, with all these new territories opening up, I think she might, you know, come back when they get more teams available.
I agree with that. I was thinking that too.
Because I like her game as well. It's unfortunate because she's like 26 years old.
Yeah, very young.
And she's still acting like a knucklehead right now.
Yeah.
But
it is like, what it is. She called it. Shit, I can't knock her for saying that.
Yeah.
Some people gotta go through growing pains. So I feel like, you know, she gonna learn her lesson. She gonna see that she really wanna go home because Stephon Marbury wanted to go home too. He was like, yo, I don't get no love over here in the NBA.
Yeah.
He got love in Brooklyn, but he ain't get no love in the NBA. So I don't think it's over for her. But she does need to do some a little bit more growing up.
Stephon Marbury doing that knucklehead stuff too. So
of course.
You know, that costs a lot of people. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel like there's an option in what Mikachu said and KSAP said is a possibility. I think that I felt like if she got signed after what just transpired with Jeff, I was like, it's probably not going to be until like training camp. I thought it was going to be the same thing as last year. Like, I don't see nobody right now in free agency trying to sign her. Unfortunately, that's not what I saw. But I could see a team trying to do a last minute sign into a training camp contract and signing her. Now, the issue with that is she is worth more and she feels she's worth more than a training contract. So there is a big, like, if we don't end up seeing her signed, it's not because she's not offered one. It's likely going to be because she's not going to accept it because she doesn't want a small contract. She feels she deserves more. And then the next part is she also wants to play a bigger role on team. She does not want to come off the bench. And a lot of these teams are not ready. They want her coming off the bench. They want her being a 6-man. Right. So, and she's not okay with that. So that's two things that she's not okay with. So I could see her possibly turning it down and not playing and possibly, not playing in the league in this upcoming year. Because of those two things, unfortunately. And so that is where we can see her removed from the league this year. But like Mikachu said, maybe, you know, with one of these expansion teams, she comes. I have no idea. I'll say this. I personally think she should accept whatever they offer her this year. If she has any,
just to get your foot back in there.
Yeah, if she has any sense that God gave her, she will accept whatever they're asking her to do.
Facts.
And be, I'm talking about quite literally the most cookie cutter player you ever seen come out of the WNBA. I'm talking about cheesing in the interviews, kissing babies.
Got to play the role now.
Yes, exactly. All of that. This is great. I love this organization. I love playing with whoever the hell my teammate is. Yeah, like all the right things. Go out there whenever she come off the bench, do whatever the hell they tell you to do. Get as many buckets, put together a solid year. And 2026, you could get whatever money you think you deserve. That's when you get it. But you need to put together. The reality is, I'm against the corporation. Do not get me wrong. I do think that they're half of the issue with this Chennedy Carter thing. But if you want to be a part of that, right? Like me, right? I have my own vending machine business, but I also work a
Me hold $2.
But I also work a 9 to 5, right? So eventually you hope that this YouTube thing pops off and the vending machine, and I don't have to work a 9 to 5. But as long as I work a 9 to 5, what do I have to do? I gotta play my part. I cannot color outside of the lines, unfortunately. That's just
we don't live by the hope creed.
You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. So I empathize with her, right? I can empathize as a Black woman what I feel she's going through, but I also could say, hey, well, this is how we can navigate this. This is how we get through this. This is how you get to the promised land. And then when you do that, when it's all said and done, hey, do a Netflix documentary for all I care, right? Like whatever you got, blast whoever you need to blast, whatever. But this is what you have to do. And the reality is she could play in China and do all of that all she wants to, y'all. I know who she is. She's a competitor. She wants to play against the best player. She wants to be in the W. She does not want to be in China. I don't care what nobody say. That's not what she want to be. She wants to be playing against the best. You want to know why? So she can continue to say, I'm the best player out there. There's nobody. She gets off on saying I'm better than the 25 people y'all put in front of me. She likes to say that. You can't do that over in China. You're not playing the best competition. So
you are the best over there.
Literally, you're literally number one over there. You're not playing the best competition. You know what I'm saying? So she wants to play in the WNBA, but that's the only way she does it, y'all. If she just becomes the most cookie cutter player and does everything right and keeps her mouth shut, keeps her head and quiet as it's kept. That's what this year was supposed to be, and obviously she messed that up with what happened in the game. Whether that person deserved it or not is not the point. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to keep your head down, come in, play. You got to start. You had a coach all the way behind you. Supposed to put together something and was gonna be good. She doesn't realize she don't have a real resume, so you don't have leverage. You don't have no leverage because you don't have a resume to have the leverage. She is a great basketball player. I get people saying, but I think people are missing the fact that she doesn't have enough years of being a great basketball player. If that makes sense, right? If I go out, I want to be a restaurant manager, but I got 1 year of serving experience. It's like, no, we're not hiring you. And they could say you was a great server all they want to, but we're not hiring you for that position. You don't have a resume. You haven't put together 4 solid years, 2, 3 solid years. You had one iffy year, one full iffy year.
Gotcha.
Key, I want to piggyback off what you said a little bit earlier about she needs to go someplace and change like her image. Tiffy Cole, I want to give her some credit with her comment because I think she hit the nail on the head, kind of talking about what you said, because I was watching I'm a Tyler Sin. I was watching Draymond's podcast and they was talking about LaMelo Ball, and it was him and I think Baron Davis, and they was talking about LaMelo Ball not being snubbed from the All-Star game. And Draymond said that this typically happens when you have poor representation. He said he sees this happen when you have poor representation. And looking at Chennedy Carter right now, we all saying the same things. We like, yo, she's a talent. She's talented enough to be in the league, but her attitude and everything that comes along with her is keeping her out the league. So maybe what she needs to do is what you said, Key, and what Tiffany Cole is saying is, one, she needs to change, right? She needs to change her attitude, change her personality to be supportive of the organization, and then change her representation, change her, the people behind her to help spread, behind the scenes to these teams. Hey, this is a new, improved Chennedy Carter, right? So maybe that's what she needs to do too. Change what you said, and then also change her management. So I just want to point that out.
Keisha, you can go. I'll go after you.
Okay, yeah, she got a lot of things to work on. I think it's unfortunate that you gotta be one of these people when you on a team. I would say this: all the mess and all that stuff gotta stay within the team. Once it spill out into social media, and then everybody got their take on what's going on that should have happened in the locker room, you already got a problem. Then you have the incident that happened when you was already, coming back into the league. We all know we got to play this game. And for some reason, it hasn't been explained to her to where she can understand it, that if you don't play this game, you won't be in the game. You'll be on the sideline. So
never, bro. Not to cut you off, Keisha. I want you to keep going, but Bro Claude said this like months ago. When I first met him, you never gonna beat the system.
No,
you understand what I'm saying? Yeah,
the system is a system. Is the system. I mean, you can work around it. You can maneuver. You can make certain little tweaks and try to get your stuff in. Just like us, but you ain't gonna be able to beat that system.
Yeah,
now you can try to fight the power. I'm with you. Let's fight the power. But I got to pay my bills at the end of the day, so I got people depending on me. So that's why you start. That's why I think after a little while, a little maturity, a little comes in, she'll get it. It's a hard look. It's a hard lesson to get. Trust me. Because you be wanting to tell everybody off. I'm one of them people. I give you a 2-piece real quick if I think I need to check you, if you disrespected me. And I get where she coming from. She feels disrespected. But sometimes it ain't about that, man. It's just about being a good teammate, being a good player for the organization. You just do that and then have your personal life outside. Don't let your personal stuff infuse in your professional stuff. Just keep that stuff professional, and then leave out the locker room with your backpack. You don't even have to talk to them heifers. Just go do your job, go home. I think when she let it blend into I hate social media. When you let your professional life bleed into your personal social media life, it gets real funky. So she gonna learn. She gonna learn it. She's still young. That's my thing. She's still young, but these are things. It took me years, and us. I didn't have social media. Even, it was just people knowing your business around the neighborhood when I was coming up. But my grandmother used to tell me, keep your business to your goddamn self. Don't tell people what you doing. Don't tell people about your personal life, who you don't like at your job. Don't be telling people that. No, keep that to yourself. Keep that stuff separate from your professional, from your personal. So I think she'll be okay. I understand she's gonna feel disrespected because somebody gonna come to her with that $58,000 a year shit.
But they're gonna have all kinds of stipulations in that too.
And then they're gonna have all them
behavior clauses, for
$60,000. You're gonna be looking at your agent like, what the hell? But you can't react. You gotta decide. Look, do I want to play in the league or not? It really just comes down to that. And I hope she chooses, hey, I might make less money now, but for the future, I'm gonna get the bag. But I gotta set myself up now. I gotta make the building blocks. That's like I tell my kids, you gotta build. You ain't gonna just come out. All these people be out here thinking they just gonna pop off. No, it's not like that.
That's a personal thing too, Keisha. Like that's a personal thing. Like she's gonna have to come to that decision for her to better herself. That's stuff you do like on your own. I don't know if y'all have had that, like your own journey in life, you know what I'm saying? Like you just like, okay, it's time, right? Like you like I can't keep doing this dumb shit, man. Like
right.
Man, if y'all knew what I was doing at 20, I think Kennedy Carter not so bad, to be honest with you, because I was wilding at 26, man. I thank God every day my 2 feet is still on this earth. So I mean, I ain't judging her at all. If people knew the hell I was doing, but that was something I personally had this. I don't know, after a late night or something, the next I'm like, all right, yeah, like I gotta start taking the steps to let me go get a therapist. Let me go. You know what I mean? You start to clean your image up little by little, your frontal lobe, coming in more. You like, all right, I can't keep being like this. So it's honestly where she at isn't crazy to me. It's just she has to be at that space in front of the world, right? That's the difference. Having to grow up in front of everybody on this big platform, and they were not ready for it. Dana wasn't ready. They were not ready to grow up in front of the world. They just weren't. I didn't have to do that shit in front of the world. I really didn't. And it was hard enough not doing it in front of the world. Right. So that's the hard part for her. But that's a personal thing she's going to have to take upon herself to say, I want to do this for me and not for nobody else.
Yep. I agree.
Facts.
I feel like she got to look in the mirror, man. She got to take a long look in the mirror and ask herself, is this worth it? We all know she want to play in the W. I know she want to play in the W because she competitive. Y'all, everything everybody said is pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about Chennedy is she passionate. When she play basketball, she let her emotions kind of lead her way, if that makes sense, right? So in the midst of a game, she competitive, so that competitive nature comes out in the game. It comes out after the game, meaning throwing chairs and stuff like that because she's upset about losing. Some people are built like that. I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a sore loser growing up. I fought a lot of my friends losing NBA Jam and stuff like for real. You know what I'm saying? So like I was competitive as ever. So I might be ready to fight you when I lost the game. Like, and I did that. I had to grow up. And now, if I lose, whatever. Take it on the chin. But it took a long time for me to get out of that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with y'all. Like I really messed some friendships up over losing, like straight up. That's just real. She's a passionate player.
Call. Somebody got echo. But I was gonna make a joke. Oh, that's me.
That is you, Brooke. You up here twice on your own show.
Yeah.
Now you can't. We can't hear you, bro. You muted.
How the hell I get up here twice and I'm? That's hilarious. I was gonna make a joke. I was just gonna say call him and apologize with. I ruined my own joke.
I mean, the ones that I don't even talk to none of my friends no more. To be honest with you, I cut everybody off. But that's a whole nother story, man. But anyway, I hope that she get another opportunity. I hope she can learn. I hope that if she got to play in China another season, I hope somebody give her opportunity. I want to see that girl play in the league. She's my favorite player to watch in the W.
She definitely
all of last year. When I say all of last year, I can watch her play every day because she's exciting, right? It's certain players like Ja Morant, Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? At one point, Westbrook. She to me, she remind me of a woman's version of one of them, Kyrie Irving, right? They just must see TV. So like when she step on the court, you don't know what she might do. She gonna ooh and ah you with something, right? And she coming, like she coming. Every play she come down the court, she get the ball in her hand. She coming at you. She in attack mode. She's somebody who garner attention, right? Eyes is on her. Like you gotta. Where's Kennedy at on the floor? Because if she get the ball in her hand, she could do some damage out here. And she can make it look pretty too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because she's so athletic, man. Like, she got that something in her that you want to see. I want to see that next year. I'm sorry, but I want to see it selfishly. I don't care if she hits somebody in the head. No, let me stop.
You just made me think that her giving somebody
you was
a biscuit while breaking their ankles. Why
you was cooking and then you broke
cooking until you got abusive.
I'm sorry.
Man,
I'm just playing though. But not for real though. I want to see her play because she deserves another chance, man. And I know she'd have had a couple chances. Somebody just give her one more shot. I hope she learned some lessons over there eating her little Chinese food and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't. You
Chinese food. I just call it that.
Or chicken wings and veggies.
Y'all know she want to come on home and get a hamburger, get some ribs, baked potatoes. You know what I'm saying? She wants some American cooking. She want mama's cooking. You know what I'm saying?
You made T Carmella bust out laughing.
Like for real though, bro. I want to see Chennedy play in the W because she deserved to be there. She one of the best in the league, man. She's top 3 shooting guard.
But you know what?
She must see TV. Like she.
AD, send me that code, man.
Which one?
Send me the code.
Yeah. For sure. My phone is dead, man.
Oh man,
no, straight up, my phone is dead right now.
And I've been sitting over here working on your thing, man.
Man,
got you tight.
Hold on. I'm about to go black, y'all.
Yo, for the record, hold on. For the record, real quick. Let me just say this. I want to give this man credit, man. K-Sap, he really cares about this community. K-Sap is the reason why my page looked the way it looked. I know a lot of people probably think I did it, but K-Sap, I had an idea. No. Let me give you your flowers. I had an idea, right? And K-Sap took the idea. He took it to another level because he was like, "Yo, listen, you're not gonna take this generic thing that somebody done made on Canva and go with that." And the thing I had looked pretty decent. And K-Sap took what I had and he made it look flawless. Like this setup I have here now. I told him the colors I want. I told him the direction I wanted to go in, and he took my idea. He made it.
But you spiced it up though. You added you got your topics where you need to be with switching your screen and stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? I learned from you. I added a little something to it. But yeah, like my big brother K-Sap definitely.
Claude working.
Facts. Now I'm jelly.
Nah.
I just had to put that out there, Key.
Now I'm jealous.
K-Sap,
now I'm jealous.
And you don't even gotta be jelly because he do it for all of us. You next. You next, Key.
I got you.
Next.
Nah,
Key, stop that.
You next,
Key,
man.
Key, don't do that. Key, don't do that.
I had to break the topic just to give K-Sap some flowers, man.
You should have kept it to yourself, bro. You should have kept it to yourself.
Look what I'm snitching. And I ain't even in my character. They ain't even in my character, but now I'm snitching. Look what he did for Steady Serving. He got Steady Serving looking right.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Now he got
fire.
Now he about to have
looking fire.
Now he
Claude looking fire. All right.
He got me looking fire out here in these streets. You know what I mean? You see what he doing in the background every 5 minutes? His background.
Bro, Claude cracking up. Now I'm jealous. Now I'm jelly.
All I do is snitches get stitches, bro.
You next, King. You next.
It is what it is.
Hey, I apologize. I apologize to all the real ones out there. That's the only time
I wanted to do the whole StreamYard off live so we can all get in there so I can share the screen and make everything that y'all need to make. That y'all need.
You gotta give his brother some credit, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you need you know what you need to do, K-Fab, you need to set up a day that we can all get on.
And until then, I'm jelly. Until then,
once a week.
I just need some Reese's Pieces out there, goddamn vending machine.
I'm literally fighting for my life with the graphics and the thumbnail.
He just told us she got a little bit of. Let me hold $2, Keith. Let me hold $2.
Oh my God!
She don't do that.
She want to keep all the money for us.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Hey,
I ain't gonna let Key do it. Nope.
Listen.
I ain't gonna ruin your show, Brooke. You got it. Go ahead.
No, this ain't ruining my show. This is a family affair, man. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind breaking protocol every once in a while, but I try to stay on topic. But if the conversation is good, we break protocol. That's cool. And like I said, I didn't mind breaking it right now because it just was natural. Like he was telling AD, I'm working on your page. I'm getting you right. So it was only right. I'm an honest person. I wanted to tell people, well, look, K-Shap got like my page looked like it looked because K-Shap put the touches on it.
Hey,
what did I miss? What did I miss, bro? What did I miss? What did I miss?
They snitching on you, AD.
What happened? Hold on, what happened, man?
What
happened?
on you, man?
What'd he say?
Y'all hear
Listen, AD, he talking about that. He snitched. We didn't know he was doing nothing to the page. He said it.
Bro, Claude, get off the floor.
Hey, I need help. I'm not shy, man. I'll keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
I just said K-Sap did my page too. He did my page.
Yeah, I had to holler at the big homie, man. I can't wait to see what he do with it, man.
Nice.
You know,
K-Sap is good at what he
and let me thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, man. Like for real, because you didn't have to take the time out your day to do that. You know what I mean? I appreciate you.
I'm gonna set it up in StreamYard for you, and then we'll get a call, and I'll tell you what buttons to push. That's all.
I'm gonna send you a cash app, man. I got
that.
I'm
that's
saying
why I
for real.
always show love. Listen, super
that's
chat.
That's just what I'm gonna do. That just good.
Hey, AD, I hit him with the super chat. Sometimes you gotta show love. We show love.
I'm just gonna send it straight to him. Send it straight to him. You feel me? That's how we do that.
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look out.
We're gonna wrap up the Chennedy Carter thing. I think we all want the best for her.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Yes.
I wanted to say one thing about the Chennedy Carter thing. Well, a couple of things, you know. Also, all you guys' takes were great.
Yeah.
And I have to say this too. When we looking at these players, we also got to look at the inside of their minds, but we really can't talk about it because she hasn't shown receipts for it.
Right.
So I think it's more to it that she cannot control. But because she hasn't said anything, we can't go any further, which would take part into how she runs her game and how she speaks out and how she reacts to certain things. It's definitely there, but she hasn't come out and, expressed it to anybody.
Yeah, I feel you. You saying that you feel like she may needs real help, but we don't know because, obviously, none of us are doctors and she ain't come out and say nothing. So, she might need real help. So
send me that code again, AD.
We have to give her some grace. I'm with you there, ADP. But I also, even though I think she needs grace, I also feel like she needs to take some type of accountability.
Yes.
Sometimes when you have those type of issues, and it depends on what exactly it is uncontrollable unless you take certain things forward.
Right.
So
I'm with
that's
you.
why I said we have to look at the inside of the players too when we talk about their games too. It's not just about their. I love it. I love the stats. I love the numbers. I love them being on the teams and stuff. But it's more to the person. So when we look into these particular players, we got to also look at their mindset too.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's out there. If now, guys, if the information is available, if it's not, then yes, you can speak. You're free to speak whatever you want, right? But if it is out there, then we can understand her perspective a little bit better. Not saying she's right at all. Like I like Chennedy Carter, but right is right, wrong is wrong on something. Some things we can say that some things are opinions, But I really think that when we talk about certain players, we have to look at all the aspects, the overall aspect of it,
Absolutely.
Right. But she's just one of those ones that haven't came out and spoke on it.
Right. I feel you. Listen, before you go, bro, Claude, I just want to piggyback off something she said. To your point, ADP. Again, like I said, I still stand on. I think she's a grown woman. She needs to take some accountability, but I do understand giving her grace. If you take a person like Meta World Peace, aka Run On Test, same thing. If you take a person like Draymond, same thing. These are people who needed to step back and talk to a therapist, right? So sometimes people have things going on where they they need extra help. So I do agree with you. Some grace need to be shown, but and still in the case of Meta World Peace and still in the case of Draymond, they still had to take some accountability for their actions, even though they might have had real issues going on within themselves. You get what I'm saying? So I do feel like Chennedy Carter deserves some grace, but I do feel like Chennedy Carter is also a grown woman that needs to take some accountability for her actions too. So I feel what you're saying, ADP. I agree with you. I ain't pushing back on that. Get steady serving.
Okay. So y'all know, it's public anyway. My daughter is bipolar schizophrenic. My 31-year-old. She has 2 children, 2 grandchildren, and just giving y'all a little bit of what I know. I know what I know, and when you know what you know, you have to also put your personal aspect of life. So I want y'all to know, some people got offended, KSAP on one of the last shows that we did before the season end. I know I think you remember what I was talking about, needing help. Do you remember that? And it was like, oh, you're not out there. I never put it out there, but I've been dealing with my daughter, bipolar and schizophrenia for 4.5 years now. She's 31 at this time, and when she gets locked in, she can't get off of it. She in other words, to say what I'm trying to say is that she own what she own once she get locked in on anything or any. If she feel like that you're treating her wrong, or she feel like any resentment, or she feel like that you're telling her no, and she keys and horns in on that, because she done been all over social media saying certain things. You got what I'm saying? About her mother in particularly, and her siblings. Not so much me, because I'm soft when it comes to that. She got to have some type of place. Not that I excuse her decisions, excuse the violence, excuse, because she can get violent. She can see one of her sisters and she wanna fight them, just because she thinking that they saying something in their head about her, and she ain't heard. You ain't heard nothing, and they ain't said anything. Just the way they look. So when I see certain things, y'all, I'm just being honest from a personal aspect. I know y'all didn't know that, but just a little bit knowing about your big brother. I deal with my daughter, making sure that she's in a best situation of mental health. I also had a nephew that I raised that's bipolar and schizophrenic. So it's just not just my daughter, it's my nephew that I raised, in my house. Dealing with that mental health thing is a very, very serious thing. Facts. And me, myself, I'm a sore loser too, AD. I was a sore loser pretty much all my life. I don't like to lose. I don't. That's why I don't gamble. I don't throw dice. I don't gamble. I know how to play poker. I know how to throw dice. I know how to, how to get a bookie. My father was a big time gambler, to the point where, the mafia was calling the house and saying, we're going to put some cement shoes on you. I'm just letting y'all know me personally. We in Chicago. Yeah. So, it is what it is. So, I would say that Chennedy, I hope if that's an issue, she gets some help, and the people that you have around you, right, doesn't not always have the best information for you, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So You know, even if it's your mother, even if it's your father, even if it's your cousin, even if it's a sibling, sometimes people they looking at her as a money tree. Actually, you know what I mean? Not specific people pointing them out. I know her father got a lot of love for her and cheering her on, and definitely talks about how he wanted to develop a good product. You know, when they had that when she was talking about her father, you know, in aspect of how he was training her up on how to dribble, you know what I mean, tennis balls in the grass. You know, so my whole thing is I'm gonna land my plane. You know, talking about Chennedy is heart wrenching for me because I think that she's a very special player. I think that honestly, I think that she is the second best shooting guard in the whole league, me personally. Meaning that not just shooter for as they talking about threes, but I'm talking about the Allen Iverson aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's where I had to add 2 second best. I agree with you.
Yeah. So I'ma just say we gotta leave it alone, y'all. She gone. She gone. She laid her own bed too. Like I tell my oldest daughter, you know, sometimes you have to take responsibility. And daddy gonna always be here for you. But you gotta take responsibility in your decisions. And you have to, you know what I mean? If you didn't take your medication, that's your fault. You didn't take your medication today, baby. That's your fault because you know that you're going to get triggered. It's not nobody else's fault. And nobody else the world don't give a damn about you that you triggered today. The world don't care. They really don't. Y'all see the girl she ain't got a damn job. They don't give a damn. She got triggered, she reacted, and she don't have a damn job right now.
Let me ask you this before you land your plane, just to like end it on a positive note too. First of all, I love everything you said, and thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. You know, mental health is definitely important, and people need to hear that. And you know, I appreciate everything you said, but to like kind of spin it more on a positive note instead of talking about or saying, you know, she kind of made her own bed, which we all you know kind of know and feel. What do you think? And you know, landed with this, we all know the writing is on the wall, definitely with the Sky, probably right now with the WNBA. Maybe not, we'll see. You never know what news we're gonna hear in the next few months or whatever the case may be. But in your opinion, if you had to just throw your GM hat on or whatever, your management hat on, maybe you're a part of her team or whatever the case may be, what do you think is next for her though? Whether it's with the WNBA or not, like what do you think is next for Chennedy?
I think that she will be back into the league. I think that she also I think that someone with the CBA, if she doesn't get in this year, the CBA will actually require for that type of help for mental health. That's one of their big subjects. I did look into that, you know, getting mental health, emotional health, you know, for the girls to be doctored on mentally, physically, and emotionally and socially, you know, even with the babies and whatever. So in the new CBA, so with the new CBA set up, it'll be it's programs that are going to be moved around the actual league for a mental health situation. And they got one actually down there in Unrivaled, you guys. They got a mental health counselor down there right now in Unrivaled. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is this. Man, I'm a little emotional about it. But we have to move on from talking about this baby that she didn't lost. You know, she 26. I get it. A lot of people like, hell, she ain't no baby, but she a baby to me.
26 is young. That's young.
Yeah, losing. She lost grace because assholes can't figure it out or don't have patience to say, okay, that incident happened. Now, if she put other people at risk, I could see that. I mean, throwing a chair, yeah, somebody could get hurt. That's serious. I mean, on my visual. Yes, but she didn't throw the chair to let y'all know the business, what I know. She didn't throw the chair at somebody. She just threw the chair out of frustration. And it put a hole in the wall and also bent up one of the lockers. Okay? So y'all will know that. I do know that. Okay? But so people that were close or persons that were close said something. Like, you know, just like if one of y'all throw a chair and I'm by the lock or whatever, you ain't throwing it at me, but I'm like, man, this shit almost eat me. You know what I mean? Just out of frustration, because they done lost. Everybody feel bad. You know what I mean? It's gonna be shit talking anyway, and then an explosion go on in the locker room, back and forth. You know what I mean? You ain't shit. You ain't doing shit. Oh, you ain't doing shit. Oh, you know what I'm saying? If I did, all of that went on. You got what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna get up off of this real fast right now. It's emotional. It's an emotional subject for me, and I think that, you know, a lot of people don't know when they talking. They don't know who they talking to, because I go through this every day of my single life. You get what I'm saying? If she gonna have a good day today, or she gonna have a bad day when my grandkids come over, if she feel like, you know what I mean? I mean, so it's a serious thing, y'all, that has to be attended with. I don't think that Chicago was the right place for her anyway, because they can't deal with physical problems. You got what I'm saying? They don't have a facility. So no, I don't think that she should come back this year. I think that she should go ahead. She done made over $1 million, like $1.3 million over in China right now for the signing she just did. I think that, you know, if she tries to come back now, it'll be like, oh no, we ain't letting her in, or just wait till the CBA come. There's other things and benefits there. Everybody get to choose their team. It's gonna be an expansion of 2 more teams, so it's gonna be a job for her. You know, I wouldn't even want her to go through the frustration at this point, unless it's a team that say, hey, we'll take that on, that got those type of facilities to take care of her. And that's it.
Now I'm gonna flip it. Let me just say this one thing. It still to me reflects bad on the WNBA, because as an association, if they felt all that was going on, like we've been talking about, that maybe she needed some help, it was there. It was there. They were supposed to give. It was their responsibility to give her that help, because what's that boy name? The boy with Draymond Green choked out Rudy Gobert on national TV, and they suspended him and made him go talk to somebody.
Yes.
And he playing today.
Yes.
So I don't understand how as an organization, you talk about all these programs, and you pro this and you pro that, and you're an advocate for this, that, and the third. But when players have issues, then you just leave them out to the wolves. Even my job, and I'm pretty sure y'all job do too, have somebody you can call and get some help if you need some help, if that makes any sense. But to just act like she the only one that went to the left, because Courtney Williams run up on people a couple of times.
Man, we could sit back and name names if we wanted to. Courtney Williams, Skylar Diggins, Diana Taurasi. Come on now.
Yes, like
so it's a bunch of crash outs in the WNBA.
You know, every time Look, I understand the mental health part of it because trust me, I've dealt with it myself with my own kids.
Brittany Griner. I'm sorry. That would just pop in my head. I'm sorry.
My daughter is a social worker right now in the school system, so trust me.
You muted, K-Sal. We didn't hear that. I feel like you was causing confusion too, but you muted.
I said Bob Knight through the chair.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So all these things but it is up to it looks really bad on the association, well, the WNBA to me, that you didn't put anything in place. You just seemingly blackballing this person for having an argument or getting frustrated or upset in the locker room. I mean, I don't know. It's got to be more. I've always said this, K7. You know I have. It's got to be more than just throwing a chair. Come on, man. How many chairs been thrown? It's got to be more than that. You got to something you're not telling me, because it can't be just that. Because like I say, Draymond Green choked the shit. Okay, on live TV.
That's that Saginaw came up out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, man.
He even said when he went and looked at the clip, he was like, you know what, maybe you know what, Silver, I might need to go talk to somebody.
I might need to sit down with somebody. I might have to go and do that.
I might need to go and do that. So I think it's a bad look for them too, because no matter what happened with Caitlin, with all this stuff that went down, it's still gonna be a stain on this WNBA, because she's such a good player, AD, that they're gonna keep talking about it, because it's like you're not telling us enough to make us be like, okay, did she run up on Jeff P and grab him by his collar and told what is it?
I need some answers.
Right. So I think
she's too good to be sitting at the crib. Yeah, I need some answers ASAP. I think she's gonna get signed this season though, y'all. I think it's gonna be late, like real late into the, getting when things about to really take off in the season, about to start. Somebody gonna give her opportunity. Like, I think so too. He had hit the nail on the head with that one. That's just, I agree with, what she was saying with that.
And I get the accountability. Suspend her. Do whatever you need to do, but don't put her out the league.
But it's not gonna be for a lot of money either. It's gonna be for some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's gonna. But y'all gotta understand. So I didn't mean to cut you off, AD. Go ahead.
No, you good.
No, finish.
No, I was just saying it ain't gonna be for a huge contract, and it's going to be not for a huge role either. It's going to be for like come off the bench type role if she accepts that, right? Obviously, she's going to have to accept it, but that's the type of contract I think she'll get. And if it's important to her to change her image and change the things that's going on, and for her to really have a spot in this league, then she got to swallow her pride and start from scratch and work her way back into the good graces of the league, man, and people taking a chance on her. I think she's worth it.
Crazy. You know what's crazy, AD? Everything that you said is true, right? But there's going to be more stipulations to it. It's going to be all kinds of clauses in that contract. It's going to be something like a behavior clause. You can't show the ref up. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's going to be all kinds of stuff. You know how they get incentives?
Free text and
yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you get a text,
that's so crazy.
But Keisha, I mean, I hate. It's hard to talk about this Chennedy Carter situation because it's unfortunate. And just like what Bro Claus said and just what ADP said, it's just a hard situation to talk about. But like Brooklyn said, when are you going to take accountability?
I get it, but throwing a check?
I know, but it wasn't that. We all
be more than that. That's all I'm saying.
But look, like I said, when we did that live long time ago, when they brought up the situation where she got that award overseas, I didn't know the reason behind it, because I never knew that the previous year she was over there, she was getting in fights. She was showing up. She was getting into it with the refs. I never knew that. See, all that stuff started coming out. Like I said, what they'll come out in the wash will come out in the rinse, man. And we learned a lot about Chennedy Carter in 1 year, man.
And also piggybacking off that too, to Lakeisha, you got to think, because you brought up a great point earlier, saying that at your job you can't just go act a fool at your job, right? So I didn't know what Bro Claude just said. I learned that's news to me. Listen, Lakeisha, and you on my IG, right? Some of y'all on my IG, so y'all know what I do for a living. You already know, like, in these organizations, it's certain things we can do and we can't do, right? I could get in an argument with one of my coworkers that I can't put my hands on them. Right, I lose my job.
Yeah.
I lose my job, right?
I think that's nationwide. That's nationwide.
Right. No, absolutely.
Nationwide is on your side.
That's nationwide, absolutely. And then what also might be nationwide is probably is nationwide too. If I damage property, right? That's a lot more serious. Like that elevates things now, right? So you throwing a chair now. You throw in a chair that put a hole in the wall and then in the locker. I can see how Jeff P is like just steaming now. He's just, and this, we talking about an organization that really didn't want to, like, they did it now because they had to, but they didn't want to get no damn facility. They didn't want to spend no money.
Just because you brought this up.
Yo, hold on real quick. Hold on. Let me land my plane and go. They didn't want to. They took so long to buy it for the invest in a facility. They don't want to pay for no damn hole in the wall. It's a hole in the wall. They don't even want to pay for that. You get what I'm saying? So
they just all they had to do was call 1-800-choke that hoe, and they would have got somebody to come down there.
She said choke that hoe.
Listen. This is true story,
on the D.
No joke. True story, right? When I was in, I think, the 6th or 7th grade, I think I might have been in the 7th grade, we lost a game of floor hockey. Right, we was playing in the upstairs gym, and our gym teacher's name was Mr. Stanbridge. He basically called some foul shots. Me and the dude named Mike Harrison was beating these kids, and the kids happened to be some white kids, right? And we felt a certain way about it, and he gave them penalty shots with nobody to block it. It was like a tournament. We had been playing it for like a whole week or 2 weeks, a whole block, right? I was so mad after that. I went and got one of them old chairs, the chair with the ceramic. It got a little ceramic piece right here, and the ceramic piece you sit on, right? And it's metal. I had that chair, and I waited for him to come through the doors, and I threw it and blew his feet out, right? So, no joke, straight up. I told you I was sore loser. I blew his feet out. I run down to the locker room, and I go to my next class like nothing happened. They came and got me, right? They came and got me, took me to the principal. He was about to press charges on me. So my dad came and got me, right? I went home. My dad whooped me so bad because that chair cost $48. And I'll never forget how much it cost, because the whole time he whooped me, $48. He didn't care. He didn't care about I threw the chair, I hit the teacher, none of that. $48.
You cost some money. Right?
$48.
That he ain't want to spend.
You $48. I swear I swear to Jesus on this story. He whooped me so bad, I was suspended. But had I been able to go to school, he wouldn't have sent me, because I had black marks on my legs, bro. I'm talking black. You know what I'm saying? Black, straight up. That was the worst whooping, one of the worst ones he ever gave me. $48. It was about the money that he had to had to pay back to the school because of that chair broke.
Nate always coming in at 3:00 in the morning, man.
Yeah, Nate about to get
Nate. Oh man, look, check this out.
He want to call it 1-800 number.
Damn near 3 hours, but AD, I got you. I set it all up in I set it all up in StreamYard for you too. So all you got to do is I labeled them at the bottom. So
yes, sir.
I want to show you so you won't mess it up. I had to show Bro Claude. I don't want you to mess up the navigations, man.
I got you. Hey, can we whenever I'm on your time.
We'll do it. We'll do it when Brooklyn shut it down, man. I'm gonna tell you to go ahead and log in this. I created a test room in the StreamYard.
I'm gonna be honest, K-Sap. I need to go to bed, man.
Okay.
I gotta be up.
Get with me tomorrow then. Get with me.
I gotta be.
Yeah,
thank you. Hey, K-Sap, do me a favor though, man. Text me your Cash App, bro. For real,
man. Come on, man.
Yes, I'm serious. Hey, you ain't gonna tell me no on this one. I got you. Send me your Cash App, please.
I ain't got Cash App.
If not, I'm gonna find it on your. I'll see it on your channel. I
ain't got cash app.
I'm gonna get it one way or the other. I'm gonna give you some money,
look,
bro.
Man, we'll get together tomorrow so I can navigate you through your thing. I created you a live panel just like what Brooklyn got here, so everybody can fit in the panel without covering all your stuff up. I got you.
My brother, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
I labeled everything at the bottom too, so when you put your, how Brooklyn to go to put like something up on the screen and stuff, so it won't hide nothing. Got your media slot, got your camera slots. I got you. That's what I was over here doing, man.
OG K-Sap, y'all. Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Hey, y'all hear me?
You in the game now. You in the game.
Hey, the one you got to keep
out, Brooklyn.
Look,
check your cash out.
The one you got to keep your eye on is Keisha.
Oh man, I appreciate you sent me something. I appreciate.
Keisha know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Her and her daughters, they collaborating. They know what they doing.
Y'all cold, man. Everything you're doing is going up, Keisha. For real. I'm very proud of just your whole movement. I'm for real.
Thank you.
On everything.
I'll be over here.
Oh man,
Like
bro, Claude and Nate. I want to say because I didn't even know Nate sent me something. I looked in it the other day and I said, "Oh shit, Nate done sent me something." Yo, bro, Claude, Nate, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
donations. Anybody want to send a donation? My Cash App is right there on the screen. If you don't want to use Cash App,
you're gonna have that super chat there in a minute, boy.
It's coming. It's soon, baby. Soon, baby. But the Zelle is also there on the screen. If you just put your phone up and scan the Zelle.
Oh, Nate worked
a
night
donation that way.
Oh
man, he worked the night shift. Okay. Yeah, that's why he be up. Yeah,
Nate work overnight. So when I used to be up late, like tonight is my last night being up real late because
we talked about that, bro, Claude.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm doing workouts.
Us light skinned people don't work overnight.
Yeah, so now
I had to throw that in there today.
So look, everybody tired, right? Let's because part of the reason why we don't get through the show is because the side conversation, which I enjoy.
Go ahead and finish it off.
That's what I'm saying. I enjoy the side conversations, but I want to get y'all. I want to get y'all to bed. So,
came for the D block.
We gonna move on to the next topic.
Finish it off.
I just want to say thank everybody, man. Thank y'all. I gotta bow out, bro. Like for real.
No, definitely. If you gotta go. I'm gonna end the show. I'm gonna end the show though. So if y'all gotta go, definitely go.
Oh, you about to end it right now?
No. I mean, I'm gonna get through this.
Gonna be.
For sure.
Get through this topic.
That's what I'm saying. If you gotta go, and definitely.
I got
to do your thing.
My fault, y'all. I apologize.
Now you good. And listen, people dip. You ain't the first. Couple people done dipped already. People dipped throughout. If you gotta go, you gotta go. There ain't nothing.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Brooklyn, too, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll holler at you tomorrow. AD. We'll get together.
Yeah.
Hey, we be through. Sure. I'll be through there. I'll be through there tomorrow. I'll be available, or not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow evening, and then tomorrow. Thursday I'll be available, and then Sunday. Those things, you know what I mean. You could just hit me on the IG. We talk.
You might need to fire Bilal tomorrow so we can raise your channel, man. We can get it.
I would love to. If everybody can be available, I'll do it, man. I promise.
Live. I'll be available tomorrow for you.
Hey, bro, Claude. I need your contact information, my brother. Somehow, some way, I got to get your contact.
You go to IG. You go to.
I can put everything in there because that's everybody.
Yeah,
it ain't no outside people in that, right?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, so I'm
steady _ENT sports.
Steady I'm in that group. I'm gonna put my contact information in that group.
All right, man. Go ahead.
And then go ahead. Right, and then we gonna talk on a regular phone.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bet.
Have a good night, everybody. Hey, K-Sap, good luck. My bad.
All right, but listen, so we're gonna just move on to the next topic, which is UConn is looking March Madness ready. Everybody saw the game against South Carolina, and then also the previous game before that. I forgot who they played, but that's another game where AZ Fudd went off. Had a bunch of threes, scored really good numbers. So, what's your thoughts on UConn getting healthy now? AZ is healthy now. Paige is looking like she's everybody was low on Paige, talking about she wasn't playing like a leader, playing like she was ready for the moment. And then also I forget the other girl names, a lot of people. She came back from injury too. I gotta pull her up. Anyway, what's your thoughts on UConn?
Oh, they look good, man. I mean, they like we talked about earlier. As long as you catch your stride at the right time and get all your injured bodies back and start clicking at the right time. Because I like I said, I've been on record to say, man, I just thought if AZ Fudd was available against Notre Dame, the outcome might have been different. Even against USC, the outcome might have been different. The only reason why I say that is because Paige out there on the island, she ain't got no running mate. You know, when Ozzy's out there, it's making everything, you know, well balanced for her, because you look at the game they play South Carolina, right? You look at that game, right? And Paige Beckers didn't shoot the ball well. She's 3 of 12 from the field, but she had 12 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, right? Nice. Or 12.7 rebounds, 10 assists, right? So she was setting everything up. She almost AZ Fudd was the beneficiary from that, man. And like she was able to create space. Now they not honed in on, if they honed in on Paige, Ozzie Fudd ate him up. I just think if, like I said, we know Ozzie Fudd's skill set. We know what Connecticut and Gino Auriemma will bring to the table when it gets down to tournament time. But they got to be healthy. And that's why I fell back on AZ Fudd, because of her injuries. But if she is past them injuries and she looks like she's looking these past 2 games, 34 she put up against St. John's, coming off a career high, then she drops 28 on South Carolina, right? In South Carolina, right? Yeah. So, you know, she's a big-time player. She just got to stay healthy. But you UConn as a whole, like I told Keisha, anytime you got Sarah Strong out there shooting threes, man, you know what I'm saying? It's the whole spacing of the floor. UConn looked like they was ready to take that next step and say, hey, this year we got a chance to win it. And then, you know, USC popping UCLA, man, that's just, it makes it good for it makes it good for UConn. But I just think UConn at the right time, they peaking at the right time. You know, I think Gino Auriemma found something out, you know what I'm saying, with the likes of AZ Fudd and Paige Becker. I think they complement each other, and I think they can make a long run at it, man. Facts. So don't be surprised if they hoist in that championship, man.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Lakeisha?
Like I said when we was doing the screen, if they start playing like that, because they didn't play like that the previous games before, I want to say some of it is Gino. Sometimes I know he was getting on his star players, but some of the how he had them playing, when you go up against a team, basketball is about matchups. If you know South Carolina is weak in the post, then you attack it. Yeah. He attacked it. Mm-hmm. They lost that game on the boards.
Oh, they was getting killed.
AZ Fudd did have a good night, but they was getting killed on the boards and second chance points. Yeah, I think they couldn't get the ball back. Yeah. I'm talking about South Carolina. They got one attempt.
No, I agree with you. Yeah,
and that was it. And South Carolina wasn't hitting. So
yeah, I was just gonna add to what you're saying. I think they got beat on the boards, but I think they also got beat in transition. Like the way he had UConn playing, they was running South Carolina, and they was just taking that, you know, they was hot. So they like K-Sab said, Paige, this wasn't a big scoring game for Paige. She was coming down and just finding people, dishing, bam, 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 coming down, dishing. So yeah, they lost in transition too.
And I think with South Carolina, when it gets time for tournament time, and I'm pretty sure Dawn is going to adjust because she always do. It's cool to have a balance, and I get that. But at some point, you're going to have to pick who is your go-to people. Because that...
Who do you think they are? Because I got 2 people on mine. Who you think?
You talking about for South Carolina?
Yeah. Who you think the go-to should be?
Lord Jesus. They so...
You want me to say what I got in mind?
Go ahead. Because I want to say...
I think it got to be Joyce Edwards and Fawali.
I was about to say that. 2. But Dawn don't want that.
Yeah, I think it's those 2. They got to be the go-to for them.
Now, is she gonna make that change, Brooke?
Yeah, I
don't see it.
I trust Dawn though. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know better than her. But that's
right,
you know.
Yeah, I mean, I like Tahina Pow and what's the other girl? They started. They got
Chloe
Raven.
Kitts.
They got Chloe Kitts. I think Don has to know. And look, I'm not saying I know better than the great Don Staley. I'm not saying that. But when you realize the pain is getting physical, Chloe is not your girl.
Oh no.
Facts. And then also
but you left her out there.
Right. And then also piggybacking off of what you said, you noticed when they need a bucket, sometimes when nobody could get a bucket, the two people that get a bucket is either Fawali or Joyce Edwards. Those are ones that could get a bucket when nothing else is working. So it's like those are your cornerstones. You need those two, one way or another. So,
and I don't want to say because when her start, she has a great start in Tahina Pow.
Yeah,
but Tahina Pow, in my opinion, is doing. I mean, sometimes she's running the point off of Raven. Sometimes she's coming off the pin downs and all this stuff. What is her defined role on the team? Is she going to just get buckets, or you want her to run the offense? Because if you got Raven out there and she's not really shooting, she should be running the offense so everybody else can get set up to make shots.
You know what's interesting about what you said, Lakeisha? I was thinking about this, right? We take a look at Paige and we say Paige is the overall pick, right? We all pretty much inconsistent with that. We take a look at Olivia and we say Olivia could be the number one pick as well, or number two, right?
Right.
And they both are two people. Obviously, they got a lot of help on their teams, but they two people who lead their teams, right? Obviously that Notre Dame team so good where sometimes you're gonna have Paige, you're gonna have Olivia have a good game, you're gonna have Hannah have a good game, you might have Citron. So they could rotate it because they have a lot of good players over there, right? When I look at South Carolina, and I'm like, yo, who's the player that should be named with the Olivia Mileses of the world and the Paige Beckers of the world? It's Tahina Pow. But she's not. It should be, right? Like when we start talking about the draft, to Bro Claw's point, we should say Olivia, Paige, no order. Pow. Like that's how it should go, because South Carolina is one of those teams, right? When you start thinking about those teams, that's one of those. When you think about USC, Juju, right? You start thinking about Texas, Madison Booker. You think of South Carolina, it's supposed to be Tahina Pow. That's how that should work. But maybe it's Don's system, or maybe it's Pow not really being assertive. I will say this, I said this. This is not the first time I've said this. I said this in the past. When I start thinking about the best shooters over the past 5 years, you think Caitlin Clark, you think Paige Beckers, you think Sonia Citron, you think Pow, right? The problem with Pow, the difference with her, with those other three, as you can see with AZ Fudd now, will go out and get you 20. They'll go out and get you 30. Pow won't play like that, but she'll be the most efficient one out of all of them, right? Her efficiency numbers will be way higher than all of them. She'll have 15, right? She won't get you the 20 and 30 that the other ones will get you, but she'll have 15, 16, but that 15 and 16 will be on 60% 3-point shooting, right? Like it'll be a crazy efficient number or whatever the case may be. So Pow was in that caliber of shooter, but they just do it differently. And I think Pow need to start being more assertive and having those big games just to put her name, just to start to show like, hey, I should be mentioned when we start talking about, because right now, even AZ Fudd, people talking about her stock rising, right? AZ Fudd stock was low because of injury. But everybody see if she healthy, people like, yo, AZ a lottery pick. We should be talking about Tahina like that.
But here's the problem, bro. Just like that game between USC and UCLA, this is probably just a little knock on Tahina Pow. When Juju seen that her team needed the scoring and nobody else was hitting, she went. Tahina Pow was in that game and realized everybody couldn't put a basketball in the ocean, and she did not go.
Yeah. And that's the reason why
that's the difference.
No, I agree with you. And that's the reason why I say she's not. She's gonna definitely be a first round pick because of efficiency, but she's not gonna go high. She's gonna go middle to the bottom of the first round because of that. Because she's not one of those players where you could say she's gonna, like you said, she's gonna take over. She's gonna do this. She hasn't shown. I'm not saying she can. I think she has the ability to, but you got to show it. Again, you know how I am. I'm not the type of player. I'm not the type of person that's gonna be like she could do it because I believe it. I got to see you do it before I say you can do it.
Okay, I'll let y'all. I'll let y'all get it out. I'll let you get it out, Keisha. I'm gonna tell you this. Dawn Staley has the way that she wants to run her offense. Tahina Pow does not have the green light in this mad, crazy work. She don't have the green light. I'm telling you that I know how this offense works. She has a share the load, get it to my big at all costs mentality. She has her method and her system. This is the way she wants to play. She has basically told Malaysia, no, Malaysia, you can't take over games. This is not the way I want the offense to run. No, Tahina, this is not Oregon. So if y'all remember, see, this is where I always get into a depth conversation with Dawn Staley's offense. And I had to tell, I'm not going to call the podcast name, but I had to show them where Dawn Staley is who she is. And like I told y'all, you and Key and me was on there, Dawn Staley is not going to change. Her and Gino are relevant, world-class champions, and she just come off of a championship run, and she's been there each and every time, or close. You dig? So she's not going to get from her method. She has a share the load mentality. Everybody you be a star in the NBA, in the WNBA. Don't be a goddamn star here. The star is the team. This is the way she plays, and it's the way it's orchestrated. Don't think that Tahina Pow can't put up big numbers. Don't mistake that. And now, as a senior, she then switched her to a semi-point guard. So she played a 1 and a 2. She's no longer a step and a catch and shoot player, which is new.
She's a combo guard.
She's a combo guard this year. Last year, she was just catch and shoot. That's all she had to worry about. Camilla was in the middle. She get on the wing. Raven attack. They wasn't too much worried about if Raven was going to hit or not. They had Johnson over there that attacks and got a 3. And Kits, when she come in, mucky up the middle with Camilla. This is a different role. Camilla is not there, y'all. So she don't have a dominant center. She don't have a Kiki. She don't have a Betts. She don't have a Strong. Y'all got to understand this. The offense is what it is because she don't have that dominant big. She don't have Maddie Westbelt. She don't have that. She don't have that.
Bro Clark, can I give you some? Bro Clark, can I give you some numbers?
I'm finna be done. She don't have a Mero. I don't care what the numbers is. I'm talking about.
No, I just want to ask you a question once I give it to you. That's all.
Yeah, go
when
ahead.
You have starters, because I understand what you're saying about Dawn and Dawn's system, but I don't think Dawn wanted her system to be like this on Sunday. I'm gonna tell you why. Chloe Kiss is a starter. She had 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
Fagan is a starter. She had 4 points.
Not Camilla.
No, Fagan. Sonya Fagan.
Bree Hall. Camilla.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the other positions on the floor. Camilla didn't score 30 points a game either. Bree Hall had 7 points. Tahina Pow had 10 points, and Raven Johnson had 0. You know who had the most points on that team? The bench.
For Wally.
And Joyce Edwards.
And Joyce Edwards, yeah.
The bench. I guarantee you, Dawn did not draw it up that way.
No, she didn't. You 1,000. Listen, baby sister, you 1,000% correct, because she has a system on share the load. So whoever's hot, that's who for that moment, whoever hot, that's where that ball gonna rotate to in the system. They're gonna, we've seen it many times, even with Joyce Edwards. You got what I'm saying? So but over the years, let me say this, she has had that big that dominant big, that 6'4" and up, because Asia's 6'4". That 6'4" and up, she's had that type of big in her cipher, as we would say, in her rotation. She don't have that. Even Joyce Edwards is Joyce Edwards, but she young. This is her. They fighting for a chip, and she's not.
I agree. I'm not interrupting. I want you to keep going. I agree with you. I disagree on one point, and that's the she young point. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because Sarah Strong is this. They both in the same class, and she doing what she doing in or UConn. So I feel like Joyce Edwards could do it. Everything else I'm not disagreeing with. That's the one thing. But yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
But Joyce Edwards is Joyce Edwards. She not Sarah Strong.
Okay, I ain't mad at you, bro. Get it, John back. Get it. What it was.
Hey, I'm gonna get in my bag. Sarah Strong is Sarah Strong. Put it down.
Urgent.
Jump shot, 3, midi, underneath the bat. She a bully as a freshman. That's not Joyce Edwards.
Okay.
All I know is Fagan better she better watch her back.
And you right.
Because 4 points ain't gonna do it.
I'm upset. I'm looking for a solution. But I am a Gamecock fan for years, which you know that, Sister Keisha.
Yeah.
There's no way of how this system, for Wally had to buy in. This is why they as far as they are, because she wasn't buying in. If y'all remember, she wasn't. That's why they were losing. You got what I'm saying? And they would have to come from behind in games. For Wally did not buy in. So by her not buying in the early part of the season, now it's kind of hard to give. It's hard to give a good look at what the offense can actually give you, because Raven out there not being aggressive. She's not being aggressive. That's not how the offense is supposed to be. But Dawn has to take responsibility. Then you hear she said the loss is on her. She's stopping these girls from being aggressive. What happened to Johnson? You know Johnson to have 10 to 15 points a game. Johnson not in and she's an accurate 3-point shooter in a regular shot too, brother Brooklyn.
Yeah, she had 0 points that game. Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. So Dawn Staley has to understand Camilla is gone. Edwards can deliver at a certain point, but you got to turn Malaysia and Pow and Johnson on. You got certified wings that can kill them. You got certified bona fide wings that will shoot anybody out in the league. Johnson and Pow alone. You got what I'm saying? So, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to land with this. If y'all want Dawn Staley to change, she's not going to do it. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what's her next move. Because she cannot go into the Final Four with the way she's running things right now. She cannot. She's not going to.
That's pretty much my point. Yeah. You said what I was saying. Changes. I know you saying she probably won't change, but some changes got to be made. That's all I'm saying. Some tweaks, some adjustments, something.
If she do, I'll be surprised. But as of what I know, my experience with her over the last 10 years, she has not changed. And you know they all stand on that. Gino stand on what he stand on.
But you lost Ashley Watkins. You know you got to change though. That's a little special though, bro. Club.
Hey, listen.
You don't have the personnel.
Hey, listen, man. You guys killed that topic. Both of you guys. Nah, definitely. I gotta give you guys your props. Y'all definitely did your thing on that topic.
And I'm not saying I know more than Don. Trust me. Please don't kill me. I do not know more than Don Staley.
Facts.
Neither one of us.
Shout out to Don. Shout out to Don. All right, so moving on to the last topic. Is UCLA still the team to beat in college? I know we all seen what Juju did. I think we all, it was nice to see Juju have a game like that, man, especially when we see certain games where Juju come out and she's just gunning, the shots not falling, or, she's out there and she's trying to score over 3. So when she out there and it's clicking and everything looking good, drop 38 is, and then also they play again in a couple days, right? They play again. So that's going to be exciting to see what happens in game 2, to see if you, in my opinion, if USC beat UCLA again, they go to number 1 in the power rankings to me, in my opinion. But what you guys thinking? What you guys think about UCLA?
I was not surprised that they went down to USC. I was on my own live stream and everybody said UCLA was gonna win. I was the only one. I think USC gonna win. Really? It was brass tacks, key. I said, yeah, because I can never. It's just something about Lauren Betts, y'all. It's just. I'm biased because I seen a lunch get 8 last time against Angel and them, and I got that stuck in my head that when stuff get physical, she get a little
shrink.
And all USC did, think about this, Brooke. USC put a big on her, a non-shooting big, just to muck up the game. Kick that thing out to Juju, who was on the heater. That's all they did. Most of that game was just a Juju show because Kiki Arafan, I don't know what she was doing. I don't know what she was doing for 3 quarters. In that 4th quarter, she came alive. But before that, I think she was like 0 for 10 or some crazy stuff. But I think the thing they did do was USC, they put them 2 bigs in the paint, which was Kiki and that other girl, I think it's Marshall. She don't even shoot. She couldn't even make free throws. She couldn't even make free throws. Yeah. She was just down there to make it hard on Lauren Betts. And then the rest of them, once they couldn't dump it down to her at a alarming rate, once they was in those passing lanes and couldn't get that ball down there to Betts to dominate because she is 6'7", they were having a hard time. They let one player do them in. That calls for alarm. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I love to see it too. You're right. One player did them in. This is the team listen, maybe because I've heard different takes. I'm gonna say I thought this is a team that I thought is the front runner to win a national title.
Me too.
So for you to have, like you said, Lakeisha, to your point, for you to have one player, not even a team effort. It was a team effort because it was a team effort to get Juju the ball, but for her to but for her to like you said, just go out there and do what she did, one woman show. It was nice to see. It was nice to see. And listen, like I said, I'm excited for the next matchup to see what happens with that. I'm rooting for USC to win again. I'm gonna just be clear.
I mean, what happens if Chennedy Smith and Kiki Arafan were on?
Yeah. It's gonna
be blown out.
They're gonna have to be on next one because you already know they're gonna throw everything. They're gonna throw everything at Juju in the next one. So they're gonna have to be on.
Juju was by herself. Now, what if Kennedy Smith and Kiki Arafan stop missing layups and stuff? Where UCLA gonna be?
Yeah. And Juju was, I don't even know how you defend that because Juju was just coming down behind a three, just, I don't even know what type of defense you put on that.
No, and she was like, Cheryl Miller is here.
She was everywhere. Defensively is what was very impressive to me. She had like 8 blocks. Y'all just let Juju run up and there and just knock y'all the ball out your hand. Come on, man.
They was in Juju house.
They was in hell. House. That's what they was. They was in diabolical hell.
They was in Juju house. So my take on it, I don't drink the UCLA Kool-Aid. I don't even like the LA water. I don't drink it. I don't buy it.
Crazy.
Kiki and Betts need one more year. Next year, I think that they are going to be the winners next year because they the juniors right now. And then you got to think that's going to phase on to the next year. The only one that's leaving is Janai Barker. So Janai, hopefully we get her. Hopefully we get Janai Barker. But anyway.
You like Janai Barker, I feel you.
Oh, you know, man, she got flavor. She got flavor. I like Janai Barker. She a dog. Yeah, she a dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I never bought into the UCLA. Like I said, I told y'all my team, South Carolina, Notre Dame, LSU, and UConn. They're my 4 teams. I always stick with it. That's gonna be the Final 4. I don't buy the UCLA lockdown number 1 cadence, but Notre Dame is number 1 for everybody that's watching. I know y'all probably do. Notre Dame is number 1.
They are
right now. In everything. I said it was gonna happen in November, and it happened. I told y'all what it was, and it did. So what I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, USC is on my scope. If you know what I mean, my number 5 team is Illinois, and then USC. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm gonna take the Illini. They got to be always in my top 5. Because I'm from Chicago, we in Illinois, and I gotta have at least have my own state there. But anyway, as we stand right now, everyone has to understand there only are 4 teams that's really gonna do it big. It's only 4 teams: LSU, South Carolina, Notre Dame, and UConn. We ain't looking for nobody else. And the reason why you ain't looking for nobody else, this is the reason Tennessee gonna come in and beat all types of ass. This is the reason that Texas is gonna beat all types of ass, because you ain't looking for them. They coming. You ain't looking for those 2 teams, Texas and Tennessee, but they is right there. They right there. And they're going to put some belt to the ass to them top teams that I just named.
They're going to put some people out the tournament. Yeah.
Hey, I already know this team ain't there this year, but give them another year. Vanderbilt going to be there in another year. I'm going to say it here. Next year.
They probably they got to get some more.
I hope so anyway. I like them girls over there.
I did this special on
I saw
Michaela put up 55.
Yeah.
Michaela put up 55.
I always gotta shout those girls out. Shout out Michaela Blakes and shout out to Camille Pierre, man, out there in Vanderbilt, the Commodores.
They need some. They need a couple of more. They need some.
They need some help. They got it's another girl out there too. I can't think of her name. I think it's Moore or something like that. I can't think of her name on top of my head. She's good too. I just want to give her some credit. She's a shooter. But yeah,
shout out to brother Nate. Bro, Nate, I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. Listen, y'all,
we wrapping up. We wrapping up.
But I think you never drunk the UCLA Kool-Aid, bro, Claude.
I can't listen. I can't do it. I can't.
You want to know what it is? I'm of course, listen, I'm not saying how good or not good Lauren Betts is. The girl 6'7". You girl 6'8", 6'7", whatever you want to call it. No. I'm just saying I don't think y'all said anything wrong. I'm not disputing. I'm just saying for me, when I look at her, because obviously I agree with you guys. I see her go up against Angel, and we already know Angel is a dog. So we already know that. But she's still, you can't teach size, right? She's still the size she is, so she's gonna definitely be a problem, just because of how big she is. And then the girl Kiki Rice, I like her. She might not necessarily be playing
I like her too.
to the highest.
Like Kiki Rice.
Yeah, she might not necessarily be playing to the highest level right now, but I think she's one of the better guards
no, I really like her
in college. Yeah. So outside of that, I like Janiyah Barker too. Can't forget about her. But outside of those three, I don't know much else about what's. I know they got the little 5'4" shooter, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Whatever.
High school,
you know what I mean? Outside of that, right. I don't really know much about what they got going on.
Running around there like Dana playing that defense.
Exactly. They gotta. Hey, when you small, they gotta throw a name on your defense because you're really not playing no defense, so they gotta make you feel good. You're pesky. You're pesky on DA, whatever. But because of Kiki, because of Lauren size, and because what Barker brings to that team, I did feel like, and then also with their undefeated record. So sometimes it's your year. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just your year. So I looked at you I'm not saying I'm not saying they all the way off now, but USC just made them look human. They made them look human to me, right? So they lost again?
Mm-hmm.
They lost
again?
They
did.
Okay.
Yeah, they did.
See,
Let me go look them up. I think they lost to
No, they just lost again.
See, I didn't know that.
Who they lose to? Hold on.
Somebody in the chat did say they sat bets down so that game after that.
Yeah, what's that all about? I see it. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't got time for UCLA. What is you setting people down for? What is wrong? Okay.
Yeah. So I say all that to say
again.
I say all that just to say though that I did believe in them, and I'm not saying I don't now. I'm just saying
they lost
USC.
Again. I meant to say that they almost lost again to Michigan State.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was because a close game. Definitely.
Some people think they're gonna lose to Iowa.
They could listen. Even though Iowa not ranked, man, Lucy Austin. People don't realize before Lucy Austin went to Iowa, she was one of the leading scorers in the country. I forget the name of the college right now. I think it's Villanova, if I'm not mistaken. But she was one of the leading scorers. So she could go get a bucket, and then that team around her is just like a solid team, right? People that's Caitlin Clark fans want you to believe that the Iowa team is just garbage, and Caitlin Clark was just so amazing, and she lifted them up. No, it was talent there. Caitlin Clark obviously was Caitlin Clark. But it was talent. It was talent on that team, and now Lucy Olsen is there, and it's talent around Lucy Olsen too. And Lucy Olsen is a scorer, so that team is a sneaky team. That's why they beat USC a couple weeks ago. That team is a sneaky team that can beat somebody, right? So, listen, you never know. You never know if they hot. You never know. I don't sleep on Iowa. But I just want to land my plane with this, and then we can get the Nate, Phil, and everybody closing thoughts, and we get up out of here. So that's the only reason why, going back to the topic, I did feel like the UCLA was a team to beat, and they still very well might be. We'll see. The tournament about to start. But like I said, I love what USC did. They made them look human, and now I want to see what's gonna happen when they bump into some of these other top teams again. I want to see how it looks, because I think they bleeding right now. I don't think they just, it's one thing when you had that undefeated season, you start to walk around. It's almost like, and again, not to throw salt in the wound or kick anybody with they down, but it's almost like South Carolina, right? South Carolina is looking human this year, right? They're not looking out of worldly, if I said that correctly. You get what I'm saying? For the reasons that Bro Claude just said, you don't have what you typically have, which is a dominant center down there. And everybody plays off that. This is a team that has to play differently. So now you look different. You look human. So now that USC was able to do what they was able to do, and like you said, Lakeisha, not only did they beat them, Juju kicked that ass. You get what I'm saying? Juju really kicked that ass. So it just really made them look human. And I'm excited to see game 2, and I'm gonna just land my plane.
Did you see that box, that stat sheet? Like, come on, one person?
Yeah.
Okay. Nate.
So what was the question? I was driving. I was getting kicked at talk trash on the way here.
Is UCLA the team to beat in college? No. Are they still the team to beat? Because remember, they was undefeated for the whole season. So are they still leading? Are they still the team to beat if you start thinking about a natty?
For the natty, I would say yeah, just because it proved so difficult to beat them. But at the same time, right now it's UCLA and I think Notre Dame, because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So if UCLA start tripping on a way to March Madness, it can be pretty difficult getting through those, through their bracket. But if Notre Dame was won 18 in a row. And they ain't just been scrapping, a bunch of garbage teams. They've been playing, some good. I think they've beaten the most top 5, top 7 teams in the top 25 this year. Like, USC, UConn.
I'm not cutting you off. I want to add to what you're saying. To your point, Nate, they also getting healthier, right? Notre Dame.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah, because now they got Maddie Westbell back. You know what I'm saying? So they got also a deeper bench. So, and they also got somebody else back. I forgot her name. She was she came from Australia. She's a pure 3-point shooter. Oh God, I forgot her name. She's a blonde ponytail. She hit like 8 threes early in the year.
Kamen.
Who? Kamen. Yeah. Yeah. And I think she's a freshman. She's a freshman or sophomore, and she just got back. She got back too about a month and a half ago. Sophomore. Okay. So yeah, I think Notre Dame, because I was watching, like I was telling, we talked about yesterday, that Duke game. I was watching it because that game it was grinding off like for the first 2 quarters, man. It was tough defense, and Notre Dame she just like, I know I was just out coaching everybody, and she has the team to do it. She, like Ucla was saying earlier, she got bought in players. You got to have the players that's bought into the system, not halfway, not most of the way, all the way. And all her players are fully bought in. So I think Notre Dame is the team to beat, because UCLA was on this natural high. Like, yeah, we beat South Carolina, even though they ain't got no bigs. Right. That's cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no bigs. Ain't no Camilla. Watkins is gone. So, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like just getting back when they happened. In fact, she wasn't even playing that game either, because that was like the 4th or 5th game. Did Watkins even play that game?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think she was coming out. You remember they had her like kind of from that incident.
Easing in, yeah.
And once the incident got cleared, then she started playing, and then she got hurt.
Facts.
Yeah. So they beat her, and that's why South Carolina looking so human, because they don't got no bigs. I mean, Nadal Tech, she's just coming. They kind of easing her in. She's like 6'5", I think, but she really doesn't play. So, like Bro Claw was saying, Dawn has a certain system, and I can see Pow like exploding when she gets to the pros. When they're like, "Hey, you go shoot," and she has a spread out floor, and it's more like, "Oh, I can just shoot. I got green light. Oh, okay. Well, let me throw these shots up there." So I think Notre Dame is the team to beat, because UCLA, USC exposed UCLA's weakness. Hey, if they not hitting all their shots, they're the team, they can be beat. Because we can just say, you're not gonna hit that? I'm gonna sag and make sure you can't even get the ball to her. Because if you isolating Lauren Best and you doubling on her, like what happened with the Sky. They had no shooters. So they just kept triple teaming, double teaming Angel and Camilla. There was no offense. Couldn't even get her to pass, especially you can get no point guard. So if you can't, you gotta isolate and make sure you got good defenders, and make sure they get, you're making their shots tough to hit, and you got somebody that can at least make it somewhat difficult for Lauren Best, some type of big. Well, Notre Dame got that 6'6" big. Well, she ain't got no hands, but she's 6'6" and she big. Hey, you 250, just get in there and just foul her. Do you think she got? Hey, just smack the mess out of her. You know what I'm saying? So I think Notre Dame is the team to beat.
Facts. Good points. This is a great show, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming through and supporting the channel. Hit the like button.
Dang it, every time I just be getting.
Hey, listen, I made sure you got up here, bro.
I appreciate it.
We've been up here 3 hours, Nate.
We've been up here 3 hours.
I know.
Yo, but look,
We've been up here longer than 3 hours. We've been up here 3 hours with 80s baby. Then we was 2.5 hours with Keisha. Then I mean I was up earlier. I mean shit,
we done did a whole work shift. But look, here's the bright side about this, man. Soon you gonna have your channel, Nate. When I'm getting off, because look, I told Lakeisha and Key, out of respect for them, because they do the games. I go on after them. So that's why I go on my slot. And then now when I'm getting off your slot, you could be like, I bet I'm getting home from work. I'm going live. You know what I mean? So it's just like everybody got their slots. You know what I mean? So this your time right now. So get your page up and going. So you could come home. People, as you can see, there's people in here. They want to talk basketball. This is your time right here, bro.
Right. I'd rather
with that said, we're gonna wrap the show up. Like I said, if you ain't hit the like button yet, please everybody hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to all of the channels. Steady Serving ENT. Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports. Soon my brother Nate is gonna have his channel. Is gonna be called In My Opinion.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Simply Ball Dropping. Everybody go subscribe to my brother Simply Ball Dropping. WBB Universe. Everybody definitely go out and support all the channels. Am I forgetting anybody that was on the panel, guys? I don't think so. I think I hit everybody. I'm not sure. I'm talking about everybody with a page. And shout out to everybody that AD. Fast Break. Shout out to Fast Break, my brother Fast Break. Definitely go support him. He's just starting out. If you're gonna watch this on the playback, man, talk to me in the comments. I'm gonna talk back. If you want to donate to the channel, my Cash App is on the channel, and my Zelle is on the channel. You could definitely use that. But listen, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for rocking with me. Everybody that was in the chat. Now I want everybody to have a blessed night, man. Good night.
All right.
Good night, y'all.